Papa. One of the coldest men ever to do it.
Shut up. Ooh. Water. Feeling a bit hoarse.
I like you get the whole setup today.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow, yeah.
That's good. I like
It's
this.
a lot.
Craig Jennings.
I'm a fan. Yeah, however this is set up
Previously.
here,
I'm very
I like this.
mobile.
Yeah.
These keycaps are disgusting.
Broke his leg.
They look like they're suede. They're
How's he
so
running,
dirty.
though?
Can you throw them in the dishwasher or something, or what?
Yeah, maybe a little brush action with the... Ooh, this one's chipped.
Oh, can't be having that.
How do you chip a J key? Or a U key?
Yuki.
Yuki?
Yukio. It's in the heart of the cars. In the heart of the keys.
I'm trying to put the whole team on my back right here. Look at that pop-out chat.
Waiting on that.
Where's that chat,
Oh,
though?
it shows me we're live on the phones.
Yeah, no, I'm
Yes.
looking at it. We live.
Okay.
What's up, everyone in the chat room? We're just putting the whole team on our back, the whole automotive industry.
What the fuck is up, Denny's?
Being flat, dude. What is up?
What's up
for
being
tomorrow?
flat? Top of the morning. How's tomorrow looking?
Was it a good day, I hope?
It just started for him.
You too.
Details by Doug. What's going on?
Anything,
Alex.
Congratulations, details by Doug.
Yes,
Congratulations.
congrats, details by Doug.
Alex, our boy Alex Laffy Taffy up in this room.
What did Details by Doug do?
He got married.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah.
It gets better. Actually, you just got married. It's best time.
There we go. Now it shows me leave.
All right. That's sweet.
Now we leave.
So you popped out the chat, even though it's to the right there.
Yeah, but what I want to do...
Oh, being flat. What I say at the start of each of my
I like that.
vlogs
That's better.
is hello, Charlevers. It's a play on Justin Bieber's
My
Believers.
Australian ears can't even understand what you say.
Yeah.
Oh.
How do I get rid
What's
of
up,
this
Charlie
stupid
Evers?
notification?
It just as. Yeah, like
Okay.
it'll just work its way out.
Look at that chat, dude. That's nice and large. That's how they say large in
The
Massachusetts.
Ladge chat.
That's how
Is
they
it
say
Ladge?
You
Over
gotta go
there,
to
kid?
Chatham to get the Ladge
Is it
chat.
lads, kid?
Did you want a large or a ladge?
I would enjoy a lad.
Ladge,
Let me get a ladge.
Ladge coffee milk.
A ladge.
That's like my mom says huge.
Huge.
Oh, huge.
It's huge.
She says it in the most Rhode Island way ever. She goes, it's huge.
What about the
That building is huge.
Wisconsiners say bagel?
Bag?
No.
No.
I
Bagel.
don't like that.
No, I don't like that one bit.
Yeah.
Lane JPEG, what up? Knit Aesthetic sounds better today. That's because Shook is in the room.
And we have a functioning computer.
Yeah, Shook's got that big rig over there.
Yeah.
Really getting us going right.
It's thick.
Super thick.
Got a thick rig.
All right. This is not the foot we wanted to stand on, but
Shook's putting a whole team on
It's
his
my
back,
third
though.
foot that I stand on.
Put that whole team on your back, though.
I am the coldest to ever do it.
Craig Jennings. Coldest to ever do it.
all right. I get some notes. I get
The
the
baddest
reads.
tight end in the
I
league.
get the news. You got notes this week?
Just news from
Okay.
my car.
Okay. Your
Yeah,
car,
whatever.
My mishap,
your
Whatever.
car escapades, if you will.
if I will.
Bringing a callback. Who's Justin Bieber? I don't know, actually.
Justin Bieber? Then all right.
Justin Bieber told Tom Segura he was a huge fan of him.
Really?
Yeah.
Big respect.
I'm not gonna lie, that new Justin Bieber song is actually pretty good.
Never heard it.
I
don't know.
Fast VR in the house.
Are you ready?
How do I turn this thing on?
What?
Is this thing on mono?
Well, you tell me when you're ready. I got
Oh,
the
yeah.
transitions.
Right.
Yeah, we're not ready yet.
Yeah, I'm not.
Oh,
ready.
We're not ready.
Cool. Perfect.
No.
We're not going to be ready for a while.
My stomach is really unsure
Are you
how
really?
ready I am.
I'm right there with you.
Dude.
You guys really getting beat up over this?
Yeah. I don't know what it is, man. Food in general.
Yeah.
Just really hitting you hard recently.
Yeah.
On the outside, I look cool, calm, and collected, but on the inside, my lower intestines sock is fallen into its shoe, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, I feel you.
What?
Wish I
Yeah.
didn't.
I'm pretty good.
Yeah, I'm feeling all right.
I got my voice this week.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Did
decay.
you lose your voice last week? Were you screaming at Wolf's Cart?
No, I had no voice. Like it
Like
just
not even an exagration.
nothing.
Just
I,
was
ELJ
like, I couldn't
photography,
even get a
shout.
whisper out.
Oh.
With no whisper, like I would just like kind of like crack and speak. Yeah.
Like that kind of shit.
Would you have too many Slim Jims? Dried out your throat?
No such
Yeah,
thing.
maybe. No, but I did ask someone what was going on, and they were like, I would just drink some hot tea, nothing caffeinated. And I was like, well,
Well, there goes that.
That's an issue.
This is gonna be a long haul.
You mean just tea, not
Yeah.
caffeinated,
What
right?
about caffeinated water?
Yeah.
Caffeinated tea, right?
Well,
Yeah, there was at one point I was like, something's definitely wrong. I gotta see what's going on here.
Josh, you gonna stick around? Or you gonna go let the whole team off your back?
I
over
think
there?
we're all right. I'm the best I've. What is he?
Best
say?
I've ever been?
Best.
You're the
best I've
coldest to
done
ever do it?
Coldest to ever do it. I think I'm all right. We'll
I'm
see.
not fucking going.
We'll see. Yeah.
He's gonna do this
I'm
whole
not fucking
podcast
leaving.
with a broken leg.
Not fucking leaving.
Yeah.
Just previously
If I can get 2 hours out of it,
broke his leg though.
we'll work. Yeah, I think I'm all right. I think we're good.
You sure?
Let's
Yeah,
take the mics
I
and
think so.
fucking bash it on my forehead. Yeah. I'm not fucking leaving.
Let me hit this button just to be safe.
Oh,
I think we can. I'll hit that button. We'll go.
all right. Let's
We're
do
good. We'll roll. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am Josh Garcia, and this is the Revival Motoring Podcast. As always, I'm joined by Chuck Who
The coldest to ever do it though.
and Corey.si.
Hello.
Shook is back, thankfully. Shook is back here. He's going to hang out.
Hello.
Let's get some hot takes and news to bring to the table.
That's why if you're on the live stream, you can see us.
And it's actually working, and hopefully you can hear us properly. So,
I
yeah.
have Shook back in the house here.
Yep. Voltron is full.
We are full Voltron,
Full Voltron.
full mast,
Full
whole
mast.
team on our back.
Whole team on your back. Hold my dick.
Oh,
Uh, Before we get rolling, this episode is brought to you by New England Auto and Truck Recyclers. New England Auto and Truck Recyclers, also known as NEATR,
Neater.
is conveniently located in Winchendon, Massachusetts, which is centralized Massachusetts out there for everybody unfamiliar. They are the purveyors of premium recycled auto parts, which include, but are not limited to, engines, transmissions, body panels, wheels, used tires, interior parts, etc., etc. All cleaned, tested, and reliable, and come with a 6-month warranty. So, go visit their website, finduseparts.com. Again, that's finduseparts.com. Use phone number 1-800-553-3080. And check out their YouTube channel for new cars and inventory that is currently in stock. Again, that's NEATR. Go check them out and tell them Revival Motoring has sent you. That is it for our ads this week, gentlemen. So I can hit this button.
If you'd like to leave a callback number, press 2.
The old callbacks.
I have one because I couldn't talk last week. So
I was going to say, you've been pent up for a bit.
yeah, we have a listener, Jamie, not from stock. I talked to him on a few weeks back because he shipped me some
Oh, what a
parts.
murderer.
And he recently drove from Spain to Denmark to attend the Danes and Dubs show, and then from Denmark back to Spain. It looked like a really good time. So shout out to him. That's awesome to do.
He was talking to me about how many miles he drove.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Yeah, I've had like 8 Red Bulls," and I was like, "Per day or what?" Apparently not. That guy's a monster.
Yeah,
Guy's a monster.
Awesome guy.
Yeah, he was. I was texting him. He was definitely in the car, and he started sending me like voice memos
Yeah.
on Instagram, and I was like, "That's my guy." You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah.
He's being safe, responsible. He's 8 Red Bulls deep, and he's blasting through Europe.
He yeah, and I brought up the map just to be familiar with the length.
Yeah, let me hear about his length.
Long.
Yep.
There and back. But anyway, yeah, shout out to him. Looked like an awesome drive. Looked like a good time.
That's like, so it was from Spain to Denmark.
Yeah.
That's like here to Connecticut or what?
Yeah, it's about no, not even close.
That's like Shook's ride home.
I drive to Denmark daily.
Yeah. So I mean,
I think he said it's 1,500 kilometers.
yeah,
Is
the
that
show
correct?
overall looked really good. A pretty solid show. I mean, there was some cool parts that were up for sale that he was kind of ditching.
That's like
What's-
here to Ocean City, right?
What's 1,500
700
kilometers in
miles,
freedom
600
units?
miles,
No,
600
I mean,
miles.
Ocean City's like 400.
Is it really?
4
I went to the
change.
border this weekend. It was 300, so
Yeah.
it's like twice to the border. That's 10 hours.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. It was not.
Whoa.
It was not a short journey. Yeah.
Whoa.
932 miles.
Yeah. That's
Wow, I really fucked that conversion up.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's all right.
Wow, that's hard. That's like the Florida,
Touch him.
underfueled it.
Listening to the boys while
the
he's
free
driving.
state of Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we didn't talk that long.
We have a whole catalog. Thank
No,
you.
Oh,
I
he went
think-
back catalog.
Yeah, maybe you started from the
Just
beginning.
started again.
I think we occupied probably about 200 something kilometers.
I'm
of
glad
that
to be
journey.
any part of that trip. That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's quite cool.
We were
That's
talking about
beautiful.
some golf rallies.
Yeah.
What
about 'em?
It's not possible.
They're cool?
anymore.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, yeah,
It's not possible anymore.
one can. I can't even say dream.
You know,
ponder.
honestly, all right. So to be fair, we talked about a few different examples that he recently helped sell or knew of that sold. For stuff that he said like needed some love, which is like totally in the realm of like I would just drive it every day and never do anything with it.
Yeah.
It's a bit much for what the car actually is because let's be honest, it's not really anything
Right,
that
it's
crazy.
not. Yeah,
Right.
yeah, yeah.
But
It's
it
so
wasn't
cool,
totally
though.
unachievable.
Okay,
So
it's good to know at least. Shook, close your wallet, just in case.
they can see the backside of it.
Yeah, if you
Oh,
flip
they're
it,
yeah.
if you accidentally flip it,
They're,
and
they're probably
You're
making
suddenly-
copies of your
Yeah.
social right now.
Get your own social security number and blood type.
Ticks.
Yeah.
I was just showing
So
off my,
shout out to the
It's just-
listener.
my special feel
it's
sticker.
just going to be a bunch of Dildons, charged to your freaking credit card.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Once when I did a live stream once at my house during the Rona.
Yeah.
And I had like one of the cameras. The camera on Instagram is always like on my desk. On go to Twitch.
Yeah,
And my wife's credit card was right there. I don't know how long it went for, and there's no room on that card, so don't worry about it.
Yeah. It was totally secure.
Yeah,
Totally
yeah.
secure. Probably the most secure ever.
denied.
What else we got?
Yeah. What else we got for callbacks?
Well, boys, I finally found that sound. That beautiful, beautiful sound my mirror was making.
Oh, that's right.
I drove it somewhere. I think my daughter and I ran to the market or something in it real quick to pick up some food. Oh, we're making pickles at the house because I got so many goddamn cucumbers. We didn't have any garlic, which is a goddamn sin in a half Italian household.
Let me get some of those.
So I got some garlic. You
You
want
got
some
some extra
pickles,
pickles?
though?
Oh, we
Yeah,
got some
one
other
for you.
pickles actually that Nick and Rachel made us.
I get some half sours, some New York style refrigerated pickles. I'll bring some next week.
I'll try any kind of pickle.
That's my guy.
Yeah.
Uh,
why you're
so
here.
I'm not pickle biased.
so we went, and I'm pulling this thing into the garage, and I'm like, you know what? There's something fucking wrong with this thing. This
This just has to be.
I understand clutch just make a lot of sound, and I understand it made sound when I first got it, but goddamn, like that is metal on metal, not
Yeah.
good. So, your boy fucking Inspector Charlie Gadget loaded this thing up on the lift, went onto the car, which I've done a million times, shook the shit out of everything. Shout to Shook for being back. Nothing. And I'm like just about giving up, and I go out, I look at I have TEs on it, and like the caps don't fit over anything. So I can see the end of the axle, the castle nut, in the old cotter pin through it. And I'm just like, just for shits. And I can move the freaking castle nut back and forth on the cotter pin. I was like, oh no. You'd be shitting me. Finger tight's not a joke.
It's not good.
I don't know how it got loose because there's a cotter pin there.
It was probably never put on appropriately.
I'm not going to get into that.
Okay.
That sounds accusatory.
It is. Matter of fact, it is.
Big shouts to cotter pins.
Haven't
Actually doing what they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
I don't know how, but both sides were pretty loose.
How's that wheel bearing?
Oh wow.
Wheel bearing's actually fine. I was like, honestly, it's one of those things where I was like, this is too simple, but let me do it anyway. So I took the cotter pins out. I put new ones on. One of the cotter pins had like one of the sides broken, bolted it back together. It drives like a fucking Cadillac now.
Yeah.
I mean,
So it's not the diff making that noise.
the diff still makes like diffs type sounds, and like you can feel it like pulling and stuff, but it doesn't make noise like that. No.
Yeah.
No horrific noises.
And it wasn't super loose. It was just loose.
Yeah.
I mean, I gave it a lot of ugga-duggas with the big gun.
Yeah.
It's all better now.
Yeah.
So,
Drove her home.
yeah, bearings don't... bearing, Igor was saying in the chat, bearings are toast. I don't see them toast, man. Tested those babies out.
I mean,
You'll see after a couple spirited drives.
Yeah.
When
We'll
I
see if they go.
first finished my car, I forgot to tighten my axles on the Civic, and I went for a drive around the corner, ruined the front bearings. Immediately.
Yeah.
Maybe got
I mean,
lucky.
there's not a lot of horsepower.
yeah.
Not a lot of horsepower.
Literally
going on.
jacked it up, and they were like falling out.
And it wasn't making that noise before the track day. And it got towed back from the track day. That's when I think this actually got loose somehow.
Right.
When that brace fell off the front. And I haven't driven it that much since then.
I haven't seen it much.
No. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's totally fixed and will never bother me again.
There we are. Last we're ever
Solid.
going to hear about it.
Yep.
Yeah, last ever. That's the last time I'll talk about that car.
Yeah.
You know.
We talked about this before we got on air.
Yep.
But we wanted to bring it up now just to bring some awareness to it. I don't know if anyone saw Mike from Stanceworks, Mike Burrows,
Yes.
put up a GoFundMe for a gentleman, Evan Brown, or I believe his Instagram's Item B.
Yep.
Who literally, worst case scenario, all of our fucking nightmares. Car fell on him. It was on jack stands.
Yep.
There's been so many times I've been under a car with on jack stands, and I'm just like, you know what? Not today. I'm just gonna. And unfortunately, he got really hurt. They started a GoFundMe. You can find it on his page. You can find it on Mike's page. You can find it on Stanceworks' page. If you can't donate, it doesn't matter. Just share it. Pass it along. Someone else can. We all been there. We all been there. We're not hurt. We've all been in that position where under a car and jack stands. We're like,
Right.
But yeah, we've all been in shady situations under cars.
I mean, we've talked about this. I don't know, a year ago, with the Harbor Freight stuff.
ones,
It's just like, raise awareness on it because it can happen. Jesus, can't even speak, because it can happen.
it seems like
Unfortunately, again, not saying what stands he was using or anything like that by any means, but it happened.
well,
And
the
this
stands
is
were
just-
fine.
Yeah.
Something happened where
Oh, right, the car jumped.
The
car
car
jumped.
jumped.
Yeah.
Yeah, the starter wire was loose and
Yeah.
grounded out, causing the car to start for a moment.
Yeah.
And it bucked and just fell on him.
You know,
Yeah.
you know what's interesting? I'm like, yeah, who undoes their battery when working on a car? I will every time now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just think
Now I
it's-
get it. It finally has been put together in my head. Like, oh, right.
Yeah.
It's not me getting shocked. That's the problem, which happens every time I don't undo the battery.
Yeah.
It's this thing jumping, and
Yeah.
it's sad to see. It's good that he's alive.
Right.
It seems like he's going to recover from what I've been reading.
He
Slow
has
recovery.
Grade A enthusiast, though.
2 broken vertebrae,
Yep.
a broken pelvis, 6 broken ribs, and both collarbones.
Yep.
So
They were saying
he's
that
real
his-
fucked up right now,
Yeah.
but
Right.
he's going to recover and be fine.
His
Yeah.
arm has nerve damage.
Ugh.
So he can't. Well, they're doing like scans today.
Mm.
He posted, but I guess he can't move it as much as. But they don't know.
Better than me
Yeah.
dead, right?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
not dead.
Alive.
So
So
he made one of the greatest over fender kits for an E36 ever.
God bless
Yeah.
him, man. Someone's out there doing it.
His kit's sick. Everything that he does is sick.
So we
Is
wish
it-
him a speedy recovery.
Does he have a shot? Like, is that stuff for sale?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's got over fender kits for E36. I think his E92,
Okay.
and he's working on some other shit.
Yeah.
But he
Yeah.
also he cares about the community. It's like it's not just like a company. Like he finds E36s, cleans them up, and then sells them for an affordable price so people can get into the platform.
Yeah.
And he
Yeah.
does it all the time. He's constantly posting them.
Yeah.
He makes a buck, obviously, but
Yeah.
to
But
be
no,
fair,
it's
I had
not.
no idea who this person was until this unfortunately
Right until
happened.
the event. Yeah.
But being able to brush up on who he is, what he's doing, and what he's up to, I was like, oh shit, all right, well, this guy's
Yeah.
cool ass fucking guy.
Yeah. So like Corey said, if you can't support it, just go share it. Do whatever you
Share
can.
it, pass it along, because someone else can that might not know about it. And the best thing you can do is just pass it forward, let people know, and
Raise
help them out.
awareness.
And
Yeah.
to be fair, the goal they're asking for the medical bills that he's about to incur isn't even crazy. And the communities come together, and they're at like 75% of the goal at this point.
Oh,
God
cool.
bless
So,
him.
last
That's
time I
awesome.
saw it was like 20K. I think they were at.
I checked last night, and it was at 33.
Damn.
So-
If everybody just gives $1,
Yeah.
it makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
Yep.
25 cents. 4 people, $1.
Let's do it, dollar.
Quick math.
Just get the fucking dollar.
Yeah.
Yeah, easy math. for you.
Coldest ever did.
Yeah.
Coldest
So-
I ever done.
Shouts to him. Shouts to Mike for starting it up, because
Yeah, it was
it just apparently he was a huge supporter of Stanceworks,
Yep.
forever. So it's cool to see Mike just, hey, this guy's always supported me. There's no reason why I can't.
Right. Use his platform and try to help him out. Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
It's good deed.
Good deed for sure.
What else do we have for callbacks?
Let's see. Oh, last time I talked about the M3, took it up the track. They took it up the Wolfscar, cracked the windshield on the way up. I mentioned, thank God it wasn't the GTR. It was impossible to find glass for the GTR. I was wrong. It's very easy to find glass for the GTR. It's terrible to find glass for this M3. We finally found it. It's going to cost me a whole bunch of money. That stinks. However,
Before, please explain why there's a difference between M3 glass and E30 normal glass.
M3 glass is bonded in, E30 normal glass is gasketed in. It doesn't fit right. It's just, I don't know. It's some bullshit.
Some M3.
So
thing.
it's like $750 for a windshield with
Yeah.
no technology in it.
right.
No rain sensing.
Not
nothing,
installed.
nothing.
No,
either.
I mean it senses rain. You see it on the glass,
Yeah,
which is
yeah.
really cool.
Is it like tinted at all?
Yeah, it's actually green tinted with the bar up top. They all were. I don't think BMW makes it anymore. But anyways, yeah, it sucks.
Yeah.
The GTR, I can like pay $400 and get a
It's
windshield.
just another thing. Like,
I've had the car for 12 years. The windshield owes me nothing.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
be
yeah,
honest,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
But yeah, and then Kyle, like, shout to KD, Designs Rhode Island. He's got a glass guy that's going to put it in for me.
The biggest thing is just like, all right, yeah, price sucks, but like just availability.
If you know about insurance,
that's
because this hasn't gone through yet, right? I have $0 comprehensive. I'm putting it through that. Is that going to count against me? If it is, I'll just pay for it out of pocket. I think if I had glass, it wouldn't. The glass claims people said it wouldn't, but it's kind of in their interest for me to do this through them. So if you know anything about insurance, I talked to Rick about it. He's worked for the insurance company. But anybody out there with a little in on the insurance, if it's a $0 deductible, this is going through my comprehensive. Let me know if that's going to really, boop.
What's the best option? Yeah.
Yeah, because I'll pay for it. I don't have a problem paying for it. It sucks, but whatever.
Right.
So yeah, but anyways, I found out why it broke. It's because the car wasn't fast enough. So I'm also taking the opportunity to we're doing injectors. We're doing a chip tune. Yes, Sonny, a chip tune where you put a chip in a car.
Yep.
Little Caterpillar.
The old Caterpillar, and then I got to get it over to Michael N.A. Have Turbo Mike's cousin Michael N.A.
N.A.
tune this
Mike.
thing for me, because I remember last time me and N.A. Mike were tuning it. He said, "I think it's kind of corked up because of the center stock exhaust, and it is running out of injectors." So not anymore. Shouts to the Volvo 740 Turbo for having 300cc injectors that pop right in that car.
That's perfect.
Oh,
That's like
solid.
the Volkswagen thing where you could pull like injectors out of this, or
Yeah,
this.
yeah, because they're all like
different
Bosch
CCs.
and they just
Yeah.
slip in. It's funny though. I read 300. I'm like, Jesus. I mean, I think the GTR is like 1600cc injectors, but different animal, right? It has turbos, needs more glass. Yeah, glass is free with Haggerty Collector car insurance. Kinda $0 deductible by law in Mass. Not in Mass. That doesn't happen in Rhode Island. Appreciate you, chat room. But Chuck Who, revivalmotoring.com, or hit me up on the grams.
Yep.
You guys have more stuff? Because I got a bunch more stuff.
The only other thing I have is obviously last week I didn't speak.
Yes.
Went to Wolf's Cart. Car made it. It was awesome. 650 miles round trip. Literally couldn't believe that I just took this whole thing apart with the help of many other people. Was able to put it back together, start fresh with new wiring harness, and then just turn the key and drive up there with 0 hiccups.
Mine
Amazing.
is almost getting taken out by a weed whacker.
There would have been a serious issue if I got hit by that weed whacker.
That
Wasn't the car's fault,
We
though.
we wouldn't have went to Wolf's Cart because somebody would have died.
Yeah.
And that's not any of us.
Yeah. But yeah, it was awesome. So shout out to everyone I got to hang out with, got to see, got to speak with. Thank you for everything. It was awesome. I can't wait for next year.
1AT, big shout to Bobby Tsunami over there at KD Designs, about to drop that stage
It's great to be
3.
an inspiration to someone.
Yeah, that's what I saw. I saw him putting that to get that 1AT going.
Yeah.
He was inspired by the 2F Polo Coupe, only one in the Northeast.
So I can't wait to help him and return the favor
Exactly.
because he was a huge help for me.
So you're gonna drop a weed whacker in front of him?
Maybe after he gets it
A
running on the
lawnmower, 'cause
first,
it's a bigger car.
on the first maiden voyage.
Yeah, you got to test the steering.
Yeah.
I got an anonymous tip that came in about the new Jeep Wagoneer or the Grand Wagoneer.
Mm-hmm.
The
The big old boy.
It's excessive.
And
6
very
screens
expensive, right?
and way too much tech. It's very expensive, and it's going up against the Escalade in the Navigator, which brings you to the. It brings a discussion of. I mean, it's an Escalade.
I was just gonna say,
Like a lie to you.
price comparison.
I like the way the Escalade looks.
Yeah, of course, the Escalade looks great.
Even their smaller one.
yeah, the small one, the XT5, looks great.
Oh
I
my
heard it's
God.
terrible. Looks great.
I'm sure it's terrible,
Yeah,
but it doesn't matter what it is when you look that good.
Escalade isn't even that great inside.
Yeah.
It looks great outside.
Oh, wonderful outside.
It exudes class.
It's not about what's the thing about being in the club. Escalade is the opposite. It's about being outside.
Being outside of the club. This is
Being
a club
outside
you
the
want to
club.
be in line at.
How are you gonna hate from outside of the club?
Exactly. Yeah.
I
yeah.
mean,
Get
from
in.
what I see
Yeah.
quickly here,
Yes.
top of the line here,
Yep.
Sport
Yep.
87,120 for the Escalade.
Yep. And
I
that
don't
What's
Escalade,
know.
What's the Lux?
that Escalade slaps.
So there's the luxury, as shown, this is 77,120. Curved OLED screen with 38 inches.
What?
38 inches of total diagonal display.
God
6.2 liter V8 with dynamic fuel management. AKG Studio 19 speaker sound system.
AKG, son.
19 speakers. Standard automatic emergency braking, forward collision alert, blah, 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 a bunch of stuff. Available in a 3-liter Duramax turbo diesel.
No, thank you.
That's a odd choice.
That
Yeah,
would be
Durowac.
wild.
I like that power stroke.
I'm into that.
I mean,
Premium.
if you're into like some serious, if you want to take your Supreme Escalade and tell some serious shit,
Yeah.
Wait, did
that's
they?
how you would
wait,
do
wait,
it.
wait. Did they stop making V8 diesels?
That's
That's just unacceptable.
3 liter,
A
3 liter.
6-cylinder diesel?
There's only 3 liter across the board.
There's all sorts of 8
Is it
cylinders.
a six? It's not a.
That's unacceptable.
Wow.
If you
Premium.
want to tow nothing,
The premium luxury mid grade, if you will,
don't want it.
as shown 83,920. Includes panoramic roof, driver awareness plus, blah, 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 a bunch of lane keeping stuff we don't care about. Oh my God. Available AKG Studio reference 36 speaker sound system.
Where do you put them?
I was okay.
Airware.
I was just about to comment on the 19.
Right.
Where are they fucking putting these?
Wherever
things?
you want, man.
Wherever you
You're
want.
sitting
buddy.
on speakers.
Inside you. You want one inside you?
One each nut.
You can
Got a
put it wherever.
subwoofer.
You
Yeah.
can hold it. You can do whatever you want.
There's the interesting thing though is, I understand the Escalade was the king of luxury SUVs,
Now
and
it's
I
the
understand
king of
that
base.
Wagoneer's looking for it. But they're totally disregarding the fact that now all the Germans have giant SUVs. Like, because I see more X7s than I see Escalades by a mile.
Yeah. And the X7 is like equally as nice outside as it is inside and drives wonderful.
The X7 is a wonderful car.
Yeah.
And it's huge. The Mercedes GLS, not so much.
Not great.
I mean, maybe the new generation's good. I saw one that looked great. But the previous generation GLS was really rough.
What's the Wagoneer looking
Just
like?
2 models available.
Yep.
Wagoneer, Grand Wagoneer. Wagoneer, 68,590.
No, you don't want that.
Grand Wagoneer,
There we go.
87,590.
Yeah, Escalade territory.
Now let's go back because the Sport Escalade, highest trim level. It looks. Oh wait.
no.
I don't like that the highest
no,
trim level
hold
Sport.
on,
Yeah, you
hold
haven't even
on.
tickled
Four speakers.
Oh,
You haven't even
Jesus! All
tickled the
right,
keys.
my
Sport,
goodness.
Sport doesn't sound like highest
Oh,
model.
this is
not.
just like
There's
I
got to
found.
be like a caviar
I
edition.
found an extra couple 4 inches here. This is amazing. So the Sport, as shown, 87,120, whatever. You know that.
Four-person model.
Premium luxury platinum,
Here we are. I heard platinum in the name.
$100,920. Unique
The coldest
Platinum.
man in the game.
unique platinum Galvano grill,
Ooh,
leather wrapped
Galvano.
interior, including instrument panel, console, and upper door panels, full semi,
Yeah.
and
Is that the Hold My Dick edition? Hold my dick.
full semi leather seats, 16-way power, driver and front passenger heating.
How many
ventilated
speakers?
seats. AKG
64.
Studio Reference 36 speaker system. I think the cap might be 36, unfortunately, boys, unless you add a couple more.
How about the ESV? Does the ESV, the long boy, get more speakers?
I don't
Can I
see.
somehow cram 48 speakers into this thing?
Can
I
we get
don't
a
see an
speaker
ESV.
location diagram?
That's physically
What?
impossible.
You're the one. You're
Is
the
the
one with the
dashboard
thing.
made only of speakers?
Yeah, the whole thing's speakers.
Yeah, it's
Hit
just
up,
one
hit
big
up the
speaker.
internet. See what you can pull up.
You take a peek.
He starts doing
And the
internet, whole
highest
thing's
trim
gonna fail.
level, yeah. The highest trim level is the Sport Platinum, coming in at 101,520.
Yeah, okay, that's a Hold My Dick edition.
Let's see, what does this do versus the other one?
It puts the whole team on its back. Does
Not
it have
really
more
sure.
speakers?
Available console, fridge, and freezer mode. Super
What?
Cruise.
Wait, there's a console fridge?
Yeah,
Is that a refrigerator?
with freezer mode. Super Cruise, night vision, also available in a Duramax.
Listen, this
3-liter
Cristal ain't
turbo
cold
diesel.
enough. Put it in freezer mode.
Trim details.
Does it have a sink so you can dump the bottle out?
What's the name of the SUV? 2022 what?
Escalade.
Oh, Escalade.
Yeah.
Escalade.
Speaker diagram.
Location.
Oh, we can't see videos though.
All right, so there's a significant jump in horsepower from
What kind of horsepower does the
from
big boy have?
277 to I'm guessing 420.
That's it though?
Yeah, it's not much for a
Oh,
big
there it
old.
is.
Seems light.
Okay,
Is that
so
really
we've
the
got.
speaker? You're going to count 36 of those? Can
I
you
don't see
count
36. I see
That
like
doesn't-
12.
I think that's the only. Yeah, that's that like.
That's like the speakers
the
in my
cheap one.
M3.
Apparently,
Oh,
we're never
holy
gonna
shit.
find out.
Hold on.
Hold on, boys.
Grand Wagoneer.
The Funk Flex edition.
There's a lot of additions. There's
How hard we going? Go to the
Series-
hardest.
Series 1, Series 2, Obsidian, and Series 3. Series 3,
Is Obsidian
I don't
harder
see
than
any
Platinum?
more. Obsidian is under Series 3, but higher than Series 2. Series 3, MSRP starting $103,995
Jesus
for the
Christ.
Grand Wagoneer.
That's even more money than the Escalade.
Yeah.
For a Yeep.
for a Yeep.
How many speakers?
Let's see.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It does, because if it's less than 36, I got one word for you. It starts with un and rhymes with acceptable.
Acceptable.
I mean, from this diagram, it looks like there's
Well, that's probably the cheap speaker package.
A dozen.
2 in the doors.
They probably just put 2 where there's
2
every.
or 3 in the dash, couple above the head.
Yeah.
Rests,
This model
in the
shown right
headrests.
here of this 2022 Grand Wagoneer is $105,995.
How many speakers, though?
I don't see. They don't give me a speaker count. This just says rear seat entertainment group, Amazon Fire TV, 10.1-inch rear entertainment screens, video USB port, interior, blah, blah, blah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Uconnect navigation with 12-inch display standard.
Amazon Fire TV kind of seems like a broke ass addition to that.
Only
vehicle.
12-inch screen.
Yeah, compared to the Escalade.
38.
30, yeah.
38
All of it.
extra width.
I'm be honest, this thing kind of sounds more like a mobile home.
The Grand Wagoneer or the Escalade?
Both of them. I mean, they have so much
Maybe it's
shit.
true. It's true. They're definitely more of a mobile living solution.
This is
It's
a-
crazy.
this is a
Yeah,
lot.
it definitely
So,
is.
all right, let me retract that. Oh my god!
Is there heavy? Is there more?
He
I
found
just-
the ESV.
I just seen the weight,
The Escalade ESV?
or just the weight in general.
Let me get the weight.
8,200 pounds.
Perfect.
Oh wait, no, I'm
There's
sorry.
some roads
That's
you can't
towing
drive
capacity.
down.
Hold on,
That's
hold
towing
on.
capacity.
Oh jeez, no, they got me.
8,000 pounds towing, boy.
Where's my?
Woo!
Yeah, and I just found the ESV as well.
You tow
I
one of
don't
those
think it works.
Grand Wagoneers for the kids behind you. How much is the ESV in the Ultra Platinum Funk Flex Edition?
All right, hold on. Let me go to build and price.
Oh my God. We're pricing and building. We are doing some builds that our listeners couldn't care less about. The Escalade ESV.
No. I think this is good because now they don't need to take the time out of their own day
Exactly.
to do it themselves. They can just listen to us do it.
I mean, it seems like Jeep is almost embarrassed by their speaker count. That's all I can say.
you'd think you'd put it more up front if it
Right.
was able to
You don't
compete.
want to. If it's a stat you don't want to talk about, you just hide it somewhere, burying the lead, if you will.
Exactly.
Yeah. I can't find
Yeah, no, we don't need to get
actual
involved with that.
specs that I want to find because I want to see how much.
What were you
that
looking
thing-
for? Like actual like curb weight?
Yeah, just the weight of an Escalade.
23 speakers in the Grand Wagoneer on their audiophile.
Puny.
And that is an audiophile sound system. Macintosh has made it. So they
What's
finally sold out.
just for not that.
It's a reference system. It comes with 23 speakers, a 1375 watt amplifier, and adaptive 3D sound processing.
Oh, the
You get the
3D
less-
sound is cool.
The less powerful MX95 Total Bitch Edition, that's 19 speakers and 950 watts.
That adaptive sound. Have you messed with that? It's freaky.
Yeah, but I don't think that's coming up on the Escalade. What do they have? Like 38, 42? How many speakers we got?
36.
Yeah, that's a lot more
Oh my
speakers.
God. just
That's 13 more speakers.
Just-
Way too
curb
many
weight beat
speakers,
at 5,600 pounds at a non-ESV.
okay.
That's a whole car and a half's worth of extra speakers.
I only have 4.
I know, me too.
Just for reference,
Make it
just to
almost 4 cars worth of speakers.
just to appease the German crowd.
Yeah.
X7 X-Drive 40i
Yep.
coming in at 74,900.
Nobody wants
That's a
the 40.
3-liter BMW twin power turbo inline 6. X7 M50i.
Nah, there's only one, the X Alpina M7X.
M50i is 99,800, and then the Alpina XB7,
Chef's kiss.
an absolute magnifique example, bringing you a 4.4 liter BMW Alpina bi-turbo V8 with X-Drive for a whopping $141,300.
Yeah, but give me the horsepower number.
Many.
Features, specs. Where's my specs at? Watts. Yeah, where is it?
The Escalade was topping out like
wow.
420.
Yeah, this is 612.
How many
Yeah.
speakers is that?
Yeah.
How many speakers?
590 foot-pounds of torque. I don't see the speaker count.
It doesn't matter when you have that many ponies
don't
galloping
need the-
alongside
you
you.
don't
No,
need
it
speakers.
matters.
You know the
I've had
meme of
this
the
a lot.
BMW where the grill just keeps getting bigger?
Yeah.
The Escalade's just turning into a speaker?
Yeah.
There's going to be a big subwoofer on wheels. The wheels are subwoofers.
Just-
It knows its
giant.
target audience.
People
The
who like
BMW?
music.
People who
Love
like
music.
to add the
The ice.
entertainment.
Yeah,
the
the
ice,
ice.
the in-car entertainment.
It's got a Bowers and Wilkes 40
The bass
speaker
necker
system.
crowd.
no way, it's 40.
No, it's 20 speakers this week.
Ooh.
It goes 0 to 60 in 4 seconds. Have you seen how big an X7 is?
Yeah.
It's pretty big.
Oh my God. I might take the speaker count for the 0 to 60 in 4 seconds. In a
Right, the
truck that
sacrifice.
weighs what I'd assume is 6,000 to 7,000 pounds.
just see-
5860.
So it weighs more than the non-ESV Cadillac
Yep.
Escalade.
612 horse, 509 feet of pounds.
Galloping ponies. Tell you what.
Yeah.
That was quite the journey we went on.
yeah. Ah.
Oh, it has 155 mile an hour speed limiter.
In the Alpina.
Also anonymous testing has told me that that is not true.
The Alpina.
I've heard someone's never hit a speed limiter, a speed on one of those cars.
Right. And they just got to say it's there.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, who's taking their
No
large
one's taking their X3M to
SUV.
15.7 on the highway in Vermont. I'll tell you that much right now. I think it had 16 in it.
All right, I can see that. But now, that and an X7.
It would have been a lot more comfortable.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't feel like you're about to leave the ground.
Yeah. Going to orbit.
Yeah.
You can actually see the air.
You're about to be
opening
the
for
first
you.
billionaire to not enter orbit. Yeah.
Did it for way cheaper, too.
Yeah.
God damn.
It only cost me one lease payment.
Yeah.
A lot of air under there. A lot of
If
air.
if you're holding 160 for at least 10 seconds, it's the same thing.
Yeah. Shout
Yeah.
to our anonymous tipster.
Yeah.
I got a user callback
Yes.
from one of our favorites, Schmidtum.
Schmidtum.
Schmidtum comes in with another Chuck System victory. This time for my sister. I love the way he broke it down. C chose a Marxist Jetta with a manual transmission. Tough to find in the current used market, but she found exactly what she was looking for. H, she did the research on pricing and knew it should cost somewhere in the $8,000 to $9,000 range for what she wanted. U, this was a private party deal. That's beautiful. Went to look at the car. She test drove it and liked it. While I nitpicked every little detail about this guy's car. Opening line was, this is a nice car, but not worth anywhere close to your asking price, but let's drive to see what happens. He was taken back and left speechless by this. C, I showed him the cash when we talked the price while my sister test drove it. That's nice. That's a little shock and awe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, here it is all in ones.
Yeah.
Count it. Okay? The most important step. I told my sister that we weren't buying the car that day, and we are definitely walking away the first time. Test drove it and said we'll come back tomorrow. Car is okay, but seems overpriced. Okay? She calls him the next day, says she thinks she's going to pass on the cars more than what she thinks it's worth. He instantly drops the price 18%. We went cash in hand and walked away with another used car at a great price, thanks to the Chuck System.
18%. That's pretty
That is
significant.
You know what? On a private sale, it takes a cold man
Yeah.
to come at a private sale like that. That's like an independent business you just ruined. I like that.
Yeah.
Sink them all.
Sink them all. I like someone else getting chucked out there. You know, you can chuck yourself if you listen to the Chuck System episode. But yeah, it's nice to see. I like the way you broke it down. Congrats to your sister. Congrats on you for getting some. It's nice to get some practice in.
Yeah.
Especially on the everyman.
Got to stay sharp.
Got to stay sharp on the everyman. So I really like that. I got some more stuff.
Let's keep it rolling.
I got some events for this weekend, boys.
Ooh, events.
This weekend coming up.
Yep.
What's going on?
Lock City is this Friday.
Yeah.
It is.
Night stage.
Yep.
Night stage.
Oh.
1:30 to 9:30.
Oh.
Spectators welcome.
Oh.
Underglow highly encouraged.
Oh.
Supposedly I'll be DJing a little
Oh.
with the boys.
Spinning them.
I'm taking a ride
A lot
over
of
after
spinning
work.
happening.
Lots of spinning. There's going to be the merch tent.
What'd you say?
I'm taking a ride over after work.
Yeah.
Merch tent. Buy merch.
Shouts to the merch.
Shouts to the merch.
Our merch tent?
No.
No,
Lock
not
City.
our
Lock
merch tent.
City.
Yeah, come on.
Oh, my girlfriend's not running it this weekend.
Cancel that.
Don't buy
Who's
it.
running
Slash it from the record.
Yeah. Strike.
it. Striked.
No march.
Yeah, she
No,
has
there's merch,
work,
though.
work
Oh, okay.
conflict. My girlfriend's been running it the last 3 events.
Yeah.
So be nice.
Exactly. Be nice.
Or
pay
catch
extra.
these hands.
Okay.
You trying to catch some hands?
Not my hand. She will fight you.
Yeah.
And
No, we weren't worried about your hands.
Bro, I pray for you. I pray for you.
So that's this Thursday. Jesus, not Thursday. Don't go Thursday. This
Yeah,
Friday.
Friday. Go Thursday.
Fuck, go Thursday. I don't know what's
no
going.
one's gonna be
Yeah.
there.
Great
There's-
ice cream spot.
There's
Yeah.
Friday and there's
This and a
Saturday
Saturday
as well, right?
Saturday,
Okay.
like a practicey deal,
Yeah.
right?
I'm driving.
I think it's just
Saturday.
skid pad.
Just Saturday skid pad.
Right.
Saturday is skid pad only. It's the
Ooh.
shoot your shot finals with Mike Lynch.
Oh, okay, to get upgraded.
Yeah, but I just wanted to drive like
Yeah.
skid pad in a B environment. So
Okay.
YOLO.
All right.
But 1:30 to
enough.
9:30 Friday, Thompson. Come
Yep.
check it out. It's always fun. I should be there.
you know where to find their stuff at Lock City on Instagram and all that good stuff. Facebook, go check it out. All the schedules.
Yeah.
Will be there.
Also, if you're going to be there and you're driving, Andy, I'm gonna butcher his last name,
Go ahead.
Lemire or Andy_Lens on Instagram is looking for drivers for a little passion project video that he's doing there. So go say hi to him. Go help him out.
All right, there we go.
Passion project.
I was
Also,
talking about last night. Passion
very
project.
important, boys. I think we all understand that Staggered's coming up.
Yep.
Staggered's gonna be a huge show.
September.
Is it Thompson? The pre-reg is now open. You want to sign up soon because the space is running low.
Yeah.
Because you ain't gonna get no parking spot.
You ain't gonna get no parking spot. You're trying to park inside. You're trying to park in premium parking.
Yeah.
You don't want to be out in the dirt lot with all the schlubs like us.
Absolute plebs.
You want to be inside. So the pre-reg is open on the website. That's on September 19th. We'll be there all day. It's gonna be a slapper.
We'll be slanging that merch.
But you definitely want a pre-reg because it's a huge space. But if you want that premium parking, you wanna make it happen. You know.
Was
So
it, this was staggered, you said?
staggered.
We're going to have the t-shirt cannons ready.
T-shirt cans will be
Yeah.
a staggered.
That's staggeredautoshow.com. Again, staggeredautoshow.
I wonder if a potato
Kizza.
cannon would shoot a T-shirt.
Yes.
A potato cannon will shoot anything
I was
potato
going
in
to say,
shape.
yeah.
I'm just wondering because like the air when it passes by, like is it just
Well,
gonna?
as long as it has enough,
if
backing.
I'm saying if I make the tube small enough, and
You
the
gotta
T-shirt's
spit on it
round up
first.
high enough.
You got to spit
Yeah.
on it first.
The only problem is it's like
Creates
it's
a
gonna
seal.
bust at the end.
Everybody knows.
Yeah.
If you shoot it out there too fast.
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
No,
you're
if I
gonna-
buy a few T-shirts from us, I'm shooting them.
Yeah.
I'm thinking if you
You
hold
don't-
it together,
Right. You don't
with
want to bust early.
elastics.
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Get an elastic.
Yeah.
It's a little extra help
Yeah.
around there,
Mhm.
and then hopefully it holds together.
Geronimo.
Or no elastic, and we have them
Condoms.
stand like this. We have them do this, like a cone. And
Oh,
we
you
try
can
and
shoot it on
onto
them.
I buy a bunch of magnums. We stick the shirts in the magnums.
Yep.
Okay.
Pre-lubed.
Spit on it.
And then we fucking
Why is there oil over the shirt?
Why is
You're gonna
my
love it.
shirt lubed up?
Why, is,
Smells like strawberries.
yeah. Hell, we got a hell of an idea
why,
going.
Yeah.
why does my
Pre-reg.
shirt smell like my aunt?
Pre-reg for
Pre-reg or
staggered.
we
staggered.
get so much shit done. You guys don't even understand.
Get shot with the T-shirt wrapped in a
Be
condom.
be
T-shirt
prepared to be
condom.
shot with a t-shirt gun.
No regard for human life. We're gonna tap you on the shoulder, point blank. You're getting a t-shirt thrown to the face.
It's no fun. It'll just go right on you.
It's right. It'll bust.
And
right
I mean,
all over.
realistically, it's only a T-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
How
How
bad
bad
could
could
it
that hurt?
Yeah.
Fast forward montage.
Just-
You know
somebody
what?
gets
If
carted
we put
off.
a potato in the t-shirt, it'll probably fly further.
Oh, so potato
Yeah.
first, T-shirt in front of it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
So
a
the t-shirt will land safely at the customer, and the potato will be safely thrown out,
Yeah.
Oh, Thompson.
at
safely into the woods.
It's like wadding, if you will, like old musket.
120
exactly,
mile an
exactly.
hour potato shirt.
it's like a black
Yeah.
powder type
What were
issue.
the pirate guns called? A blunderbuss.
A blunderbuss.
A t-shirt bus.
Yeah.
Put
It's
some coins in there and shit.
The moral of the story: pre-reg, staggered auto show.
Yep.
Get your premium parking. Don't get left out in the cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch
don't
it-
don't
watch
be
it
a
back.
douche.
Then you can buy some merch at our booth
And
Yeah.
watch your
Pre-reg to buy our merch.
while avoiding being shot
T-shirt
with a
cannons.
T-shirt.
Yeah.
condom.
Or he's gonna be dual wielding them.
Two wielding
Oh my
t-shirt
God.
cans.
Oh, a water balloon slingshot.
He's gonna get you in
If
your
I
girl.
ball him up. You ever
Water
seen the
balloon- oh,
three,
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
three-man
the big-
slingshots?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, the
yeah.
problem is,
I think
like,
those are illegal.
we're not giving T-shirts away for free, so everybody who buys one is just gonna have to catch their own.
No, we shoot him, then we go, hey, our PayPal.
Little note
There's a
inside.
note.
Little note inside with the QR
Message
code
in a
to scan
bottle.
it. Yeah.
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 We'll make it legally binding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you
It's
were
like
hit
you've
by
been
this-
served.
Yeah.
I'm bleeding. Yeah. Just make sure
You've
you
been
send
served,
the
all right?
money.
Just whop right in the chest.
There's so many ideas. For
Yeah,
you
we'll,
right now.
we'll put an invoice in them. We'll bill you.
COVID rules. That's why.
Kill roots.
You gotta
Yeah.
stay away.
Stay back.
Yeah.
Stay back 1,200 feet.
We'll get it to you.
Yeah, you just
We'll
stand
get-
right there.
We're gonna be sending shirts like
Avoid the
No.
potato. Free potato if you can catch it. That sounds like an issue.
Yeah. Probably not going to do that.
That's a great idea. Water.
Mike Lynch just like typing a text to me right now.
What are you
Slingshot
fucking
right
doing
here.
No fucking potatoes, please.
There was something I
Oh
was.
my God! Here it is.
Oh, that's what
$16, I'm in.
the boys, the Fieldworks boys, are talking about. That of,
Net
like,
gun.
buying a net gun.
Oh, a 3-man slingshot.
Jack Hammer sent
Here
me
they are
a
about
net
to
gun.
launch a small child.
Buy it immediately.
Oh my god.
You said $16.
It's $16.
Neck guns are more expensive than I initially thought.
What-
The premium neck
Big
gun that
investment?
Jackhammer sent me. I think it was
Way
over
more
$1,000.
Oh wow.
I think it was a premium neck gun package, which is definitely what you want to buy. You don't want to get left out without a part for your neck gun.
Right. Yeah, and I mean, if you're gonna dive into it, you don't want like
Right.
bottom of the barrel.
You
net
go
gun.
full.
This is the platinum net gun package from thenetgunstore.com.
Oh wow.
It looks to come with it's $897. 14 sold in the last 24 hours, which is most definitely a lie.
That's
Yeah, that's not true at all.
You want to purchase that now so you can
You can
capitalize
pick your
on
size.
the Amazon drone.
Do you want small birds or rodents, medium dogs, cats, geese, or large dogs, deers, humans?
Does it say humans?
Yeah, it's
Are they all
perfect.
priced the same?
all priced the same? So you'd be crazy not to do humans.
My
Yeah.
question is, does it hurt?
No. Of
My
course not.
question is,
It says right here, use net guns to safely capture animals from small birds to live deer. The net gun platinum pack is the best value for serious animal control experts, which I guess we are.
does the net get larger? It must, right?
I'm telling you about this
Why
net gun.
wouldn't you get a large, a little wider spread? You could still catch a bird. You
Fine.
just can't miss.
Can't
Maybe the
catch a
holes in the
rodent,
net are
though.
bigger as well.
Yeah, the holes in the net.
Bird can
The
go.
big
It
net's
doesn't say
10
that it
foot.
does, though.
10 foot
10
square.
foot. That's
Why
at least
do
3
the holes
people.
have to get bigger?
8-inch square mesh for animals like calves, hogs,
Why
deer.
couldn't they be small?
Well, because if
humans.
the holes are too small, it's going to form like a parachute.
They too
Now, if you
callously
put a
mention.
potato behind it.
It's true. They too callously mention humans in most of this.
Right. It's just like they don't want to
catch
admit
deer,
it.
humans, and other animals.
That's exactly what it says. It says large nets are 10 by 10 with an 8-inch square mesh netting. They're for larger animals like calves, hogs, deers, and humans. I'm like, yeah, of course, humans.
Your
Yeah,
neighbor, Sal.
mammals.
Package comes with 1 year replacement warranty, 4 preloaded firing net head with high tensile strength nylon nets of your choice of size,
How is this powered? Does it specify
4
how?
additional nets. Yep, 12 16G non-threaded CO2 cartridges,
Oh,
additional set of
CO2.
new nets, and a locking metal carry case. Because the Lord knows you can't just be packing that thing on your body. You gotta
Right.
have a case for that.
Right.
I want holsters for the t-shirt guns, so I look like.
So it's thanks Jackhammer, another user callback for the net guns.
Shouts to that. Yeah, it was very good.
T-shirt cannon.
Night stage Friday night is a go. Thank you, Garrett, who just hit me up.
Shouts to Garrett.
And if you get a net gun for that, that'd be great. Thank you, Garrett.
Yeah.
None of my bad ideas are loading.
I've been told to bring some new shirts to Lock City on Friday. We don't sell merch, all right? Get it on the internet.
yeah.
That's totally
That's
against revival
like-
tradition.
yeah.
I could build it for.
That's like a lot.
Does that
tenth of
say
that.
$700?
Yeah.
But yeah,
well, we're not gonna
I
have
will
a t-shirt
try to bring
gun,
some.
but I will throw one at you.
Yeah.
I will throw your shirt in your general direction.
And a 700. Oh, here we go. T-shirt slingshot.
Yeah.
This one's affordable.
This one's $11.
All right, it's back on. Watch it back.
Yeah.
Anything else for callbacks?
No.
All I got is deep legal thoughts.
Deep legal thought. I wish we had some good music to cue.
Uh-huh.
For deep legal thoughts.
Yeah. I wish that.
Oh
Oh my god, the fucking table's gonna fall apart.
I think we probably throw that in. Let's like the main topic.
You want to do main topic?
Yeah. What else do we got going on?
I got.
That is true, actually.
We had nothing else going on.
Yeah,
Be a main.
it would be
discussion.
a good.
Wow, that was definitely the tease of the century.
Yeah.
Get ready for the main topic.
because it's coming.
I got a.
Alright,
I got
moving
a
on.
deep thought, kind of.
Yeah. Let's hear
get
it.
It's about getting old.
it.
I got it written down here.
Okay. Wow.
Jesus.
I got to
Getting
pull
real,
it up.
real deep on us right now.
All right.
Well, boys. am I good?
Yeah,
go
you're
ahead,
good. You're
go
good.
ahead.
Okay. Well, you're typing. I
Blow
didn't
the
Oh,
whole
I'm
podcast.
thinking. Yeah.
Well, boys, there comes a time in every young man's life where one day he wakes up and he realizes he's not a young man anymore. Maybe your memory isn't so good any longer. Maybe you misplace your keys or your wallet more often. Maybe you're looking at car parts, you're at work, taking a dump on company time, and forget you're in there for 30 minutes.
Yep.
Well, Monday proved to be that day for me as I proceeded to careen over a curb doing about 25 miles an hour, popping both my driver's side down.
Oh wow, that's that wasn't. That was,
Jesus, buddy.
so the parking lot got away from you.
Yeah, just get
bit.
away from you.
Wait, the driver's side?
The driver's side.
Both on the same side.
The
So,
driver's side?
yes.
Wait, so you hit the front one and then went and then
Yeah,
hit the
but
back.
we might want to. for our international listeners, they might want to realize that the driver's side is the furthest side from the curb in
no,
America.
it was the closest because what happened was.
Mm-hmm.
You were on the wrong side of the road.
Yes. No. So where I was, there's a street closed, and only a section of it. It's a long boulevard.
Corey and I did that at Wolf's
I
Car.
was going to say.
yeah.
So there's a detour that puts you somewhere in the middle, so like a T.
Okay.
And I pulled out onto the boulevard, and I went, oh, shit, the car just came out of the boulevard that I thought was closed, so I'm looking down there.
Yeah.
And I, while still looking that direction, was like, I should turn left now. And as I turned left, I said, that's probably too early, actually. And then, boom, I bunny hopped my car, popping the first tire midair. I could hear it. And then landed on the curb with the back tire. Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
So this was a construction zone where you did this.
Construction zone.
Construction. What's your
Okay.
function?
I was giving you some leeway in a parking
Construction
lot.
truck.
No, yeah, no, yeah.
So you're in the fucking zone.
But that curb, I'm telling you, is not. I think
Regulation?
It was
Not
fucked up.
regulation size or
No, I
what?
think because they dug it up, and it's not usually there. Like I think it's butt to butt like brick and cement.
Yeah.
Because the cement's dug up, there's a curb.
I think regardless of the size, you still hit it.
yeah. That,
In every
unfortunately, is a bummer.
every young man's life,
Right,
Corey.
Could have
doesn't
been
matter the
3
size.
inches. Could have been
You
7.
hit it.
Yeah.
Yeah, doesn't matter if
Coldest
you
man
win by an inch
ever
or a
to do it.
mile.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A win's a win.
you
Do
did.
you have tires to replace?
No,
Nobody does. Not
Okay.
two.
my boss actually, he was like, "Listen, you just bought those, so my job is actually gonna cover them because I need it for my
You maybe
car."
shouldn't take a half-hour shit on company time then.
Yeah, I didn't say I did. I was
Yeah.
just
He
saying
said
maybe
it
you
happened.
do.
It's
Hypothetically.
happened before.
Looking
Yeah.
at twin turbo kits for your daily that you can't afford on
Exactly.
Facebook Marketplace.
There we go.
So what's the moral of the story?
Yeah, you gotta come up with
Yeah,
something.
you got to bring this around, buddy.
Yeah, no, dude. I then later that day I lost the key for my E36 for like 5 hours, and you know where it was? On the floor in my Civic, in between the seat and the carpet.
Because it fell out of your pocket.
That's a good
Yeah,
place.
See, you just commented in the chat.
Is it my boss?
No, it's not your boss. It's
Oh, fucking Brady.
yeah.
Shout to Brady in the
Shouts
chat.
to Brady.
Shout to a man who just got his license. I mean, just got his permit, making fun of you for crashing into a truck.
We appreciate
That's my
it.
young cousin that I brought to Lock City. Yo, Brady, you want to come
Friday.
Friday? I'll bring you,
You know
out
what?
there.
That's crazy. I got him a Mountain Dew.
You got this guy Mountain Dew, and he just
Yeah,
did
and
that?
he's
He
over there
just did
talking
it like
the
that.
He just did me like. He also, I don't even think he drank it. That's crazy.
That's how. That's how
crazy.
it. That's how it be.
I
Yeah,
should
you know what
drink.
he did? He
It'd be
opened
like
it and
that.
poured it out right in front
Yeah,
of you.
exactly. He synced it.
That's crazy.
Oh, thanks for the Dew.
Yeah.
I
Shouts
don't
to
do
Brady.
the Dew.
Shouts to Brady. Really.
Oh, he came to the donut meet too.
He was at the donut.
he
meet.
was,
He came to the donut
yeah.
meet.
Gee, he's coming for
I
you.
think-
Uncle cousin Chris brought him.
I think
Oh, Uncle Cousin Chris.
I think he offered me $50 for the potato.
Wow.
Sounds about
Did he
right.
really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Damn. I love
so
this
he
kid.
Yeah.
didn't take my Mountain Dew, insulted me, and then offered you an insulting amount of money for the car.
Basically
Yeah.
spit in my face.
Wow, we're super related, me and this guy.
You better watch your back, man. I'm gonna have those T-shirt guns loaded, brother.
This guy gets
You
it.
think you did the curb bad?
I spent $1,400 to double tap you.
Thump, thump.
So
The doof doof.
you know, you just got to keep your head on a swivel while driving. Is that what you're trying to?
Yeah, pretty much what I'm getting at here is as you get older, you know when you see people on 995 and you're like, how are you even alive? you know who I'm talking about. You get up next to him, you do that fucking Luigi meme where you're just like, are you as fucking dumb as you look? Yeah. I was that guy on Monday. When
Did
I-
anyone witness this happen?
No, and I honestly, I wish I could have seen my face because I know I was like this. I was pissed, dude. I
When
was
you know you
heated.
fucked up,
Yeah, my
and
girl.
you know the back's about to pop.
Yeah. Well, I drove down the boulevard at 65 listening to like the wheels. I'm like, I'm gonna get to a parking lot.
Oh, so all right. So you managed to limp it to a lot.
Yeah, I got it
How
to
bent are the
Bristol
wheels?
Napa. They're not bent. Strong.
OEM Honda wheels.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're bent.
Japanese know what they're doing, baby.
Come on, baby.
Do they?
Forward.
Yeah, they put the whole team on the back.
Okay.
Yeah, they put those wheels, put my car on the
Put
back.
the whole car on the back.
The other two, yeah.
Dude, I hit that thing so hard. I hit that curb so hard, I got a headache.
The
That's
definition.
That's
I
called a
tell you,
concussion.
of
Did you hit the
determination.
windshield?
I had a headache the
head in the
whole
window?
day. I don't know what my head hit.
Wow.
It fucking hurt. And then my girlfriend showed up and she went, I don't even remember what she said, but the look that she gave me,
Yep.
yo, he's a grown ass man hitting the curb. She's like, you know what's crazy? I'm a woman. I never hit a curb before. That's That's what
She
she
knows.
said to me. Oh,
Yeah. All right. Well,
Moving
Well,
on.
I'm glad.
I
We're
appreciate
getting
you
old.
sharing that lovely story with us. We haven't had a good intern hitting something
In
stationary
quite some time.
story in a while.
That's why I said I young bend it.
I'm
Just
glad,
quite
I'm
a
glad
bit.
you're okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to make you a little sound that just says curbs.
Sure
How's
wasn't
that? I mean, still a rock.
It's probably
right.
rock.
It's
It was just
a
a
rock.
formed rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a square rock.
A mature rock.
It was
Yeah,
mature.
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 Mature. Definitely
A road
mature.
rock.
Did you break the curb? Is it fucked up?
I don't know. I haven't gone back. I don't know if I could ever look at that road again.
It's gonna have your face plastered all over it. Have
you seen this man?
Yeah, exactly.
Do you guys do the math?
Oh,
You should
I
probably
have
do that while I do this if you didn't.
an email.
Oh, we get an email. Well, let me tell you about what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what we're talking about is
B for B.
B4B. Bucks for the boys. Bucks for the boys is the way we monetize this bitch. Oh. Yeah, so I guess I should explain it for those of y'all new to the process. Instead of having a million ads at the beginning of our podcast, we have one. And then we monetize this video by just asking you guys to kind of phone it in. You know, value for value method. If you find our podcast worth anything, please hit us up. You can go to revivalmotoring.com/B4B. You can also, and there's like different little subscription options, which range from like, I think 50 cents an episode all the way to $20 a month or something. And you can do multiples if you're really trying to get fancy. We have been sending out some gifts to our Bucks for the Boys subscribers. Also, if you'd like to send us a silly number like 6969 or 42069, you can do that.
Oh, 42069.
That was the
burn out
magic-
till the tires pop.
Yeah.
Well,
Shook's going to do
I
a
mean,
burnout to the tires.
Oh,
pop
do I have to do it?
on
You
the
already got
shift
no.
cars.
You already got two.
Oh yeah, I did it. So
Yeah.
somebody better donate.
And that would be info at revivalmotoring.com
Nailed it.
on PayPal. You can give us funny things. You can write us funny messages. Also, any way you subscribe, you can give us funny messages. We'll read them. We'll do questions, whatever. Obviously, value for value also means you can contribute in different ways. You can hit us up with some hot news stories, which we get some anonymous tips this time, some great truck system victories, some hot tips. Yeah, anything, man. Send us some cool videos. It just helps us make the podcast, makes you guys part of it. And you definitely are part of it, because without you, we would have half our content, maybe even less.
We're gonna start an Amazon gift cart, and you can buy us t-shirt cannons
Yeah, we're also trying to get t-shirt cannons.
for a small fee of $735.
What else do I need to say about Bucks with Boys? Yeah, so anyways, if you can't afford to throw something, if you think the episode's worth 50 cents, that's great. If it's worth nothing, fine. We're not going behind a paywall. We're going to continue to do this thing as we do it. The subscriptions help sustain us and let us do more cool stuff, which we have in the works, and have more cool events and do stuff at big shows, etc. So, yeah, Bucks for the Boys is how we
what
do
they
it.
say.
And we come up with a totally terrible metric to track Bucks for the Boys, which is it is called bucks per listen, more accurately, pennies per listen.
Yeah.
Where we take the amount of bucks we have gotten, we divide it by the amount of listens on our previous podcast, which we totally flubbed on YouTube, by the way.
Doing that math now.
And it'll give us
on YouTube?
our previous podcast doesn't
Oh.
exist on YouTube, and it'll give us a bucks per listen.
A ratio,
You know
if
what
you
they
will.
say? If you don't sustain us, you anus.
Yes, exactly. The last thing you want to be is an anus.
Right. All right.
Yes.
So again, as Chuck was saying, this is a way to help keep the ship afloat.
Yep.
And we don't want to get too invasive at the beginning of every episode, so we want to be a little invasive.
We're
but
trying to
not
be
that invasive.
evasive at the end of the day.
Yeah, exactly. So Corey, do you have the number?
What's our
for this
grand
week?
total, Corey?
Boys, we beat it.
We beat it.
Oh
beat
boy,
it.
7 cents.
7 cents.
7 cents. We're up.
7 cents.
One singular penny.
We're up a cent since last time.
We are up.
That's
To the moon.
like 1,000%.
B4B to the moon.
If this was Dogecoin, we could
Wow.
retire.
Yeah.
I cannot believe. So we are up 1 penny since our last 2 episodes.
Yes.
Yeah,
I can't thank you guys enough.
We made it.
sustained growth.
yeah, that's what it's about.
It seems like our listeners are not anus.
If every
Correct.
episode it goes
They
up
sustain
1
us.
penny, in a little less than 100 episodes, we'll make $1 a listen.
Yeah.
Live with the boys of summer.
And we might actually be able to afford to be here.
Yeah, that'll be amazing.
We're really working on it. we're really going for it.
You yourself could
So
stabilize the lives of 4 men that
and-
say they're boys on a radio.
and talk about farts for a half hour before we get on the show.
Whoopsie daisy.
That happened today.
Yeah, that was a day. Shouts to Curtis. Thanks for coming out. Sorry you had to see that.
They're like, man, they must have really smart car
Intelligent conversations.
All
both
the
of
Did you see
them.
that
yeah.
thing about the farts?
Oh man, farts.
I love
You
farts.
see this video? This dude pooped his pants.
It was me. I'm the guy.
So
Yep.
we love all of our listeners.
We do.
And occasionally, when they do support us and subscribe to the B for B, they leave us some messages.
We get some messages.
Sometimes they also like to leave their name so we can give them a quick shout out. So, without further ado, Sam Root just
Sam
writes
Root.
from the boys over at Wolfscar. Shouts to Sam and
Shout
everybody
Sam.
at Wolfscar. Let's see. Kyle Greer, Ryan
Kyle
LeBlanc, Eric
Ryan
Peckham,
LeBlanc, Eric Peckham.
Derek Lambert just writes B for B. Brad Henderson, and there was an extra tip from Kyle
Ooh.
on a PayPal order who added some more cash in there for the B4B. So
Big shout. Also, big shout to fucking Ricky Bobby over there at KD, dropping off some boys for the boys, some doughboys for
Some
the boys
doughboys,
earlier.
yeah.
Brought about 12 malasadas for those of you cultured, or doughboys for the rest of y'all, which is basically fried dough covered in sugar. So we're probably gonna die soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have diabetes.
Ate them all. Thanks,
America.
Rick.
those
Big
things are
shout.
We're gonna need
quite
money
good,
for
actually.
medicine.
I think he took a trophy at the Gart.
Did he?
Yeah. I thought he
Ricky
had a
Bobby?
trophy.
It was another show he attended. I think
Just
Oh,
recently,
He
too.
took a trophy recently.
Yeah, just recently, this past
Big trophy.
weekend.
looked like a
Yeah.
bottle of some sort. Looked pretty cool.
Yeah.
Cool
Beautiful
trophy.
trophy.
So yeah, go to revivalmotoring.com. You can go to our shop, and in there you can subscribe to the B4B. We've been sending out some random things to all the B4B subs.
So some air fresheners.
Which we
for
will
some
continue
people.
to do.
Some air fresheners.
Can we
probably have some
can
stickers.
tally up how much B for B money comes in, right?
Yeah.
So when we hit certain levels, we can hit them with something fancy.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
get some fancy
Yeah.
stuff coming. So,
So,
keep it moving.
Especially, I don't want to say this, but at the same time, it's inevitable. And obviously, the Earth is ending. But besides that, winter is coming.
Earth is flat.
So with winter brings some holidays. So we're honestly already working on some fall attire.
Oh yeah.
Some fall stickers, some fall fresheners, that sort of stuff, plus Christmas stuff, plus
Just B4B.
all that good for good. So if you are a B4B subscriber, you will see that stuff. Otherwise, you'll see that stuff kind of pop out there on the internet and onto our website at some point eventually. But being a sub, that's kind of how you kind of see everything ahead of time and get some free stuff in the mail.
Being
so
a simp.
being a sub,
Oh, sub.
SUB.
Yeah.
Lay news.
The news.
Lenus.
BMW issues recall for Toyota Supra over braking concerns.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought the brakes were good.
They like the
BMW North
brakes?
America issued a recall on August 2nd for just over 50,000 cars, 13,014 of which were Toyota Supras built between February 2019 and June 2021. The problem? According to the NHTSA's official campaign, engine management software could cause the loss of braking assist at startup, which in theory means drivers won't have any power assistance when they hit the brake pedal, making it a lot harder to bring the car to a stop. That is coming from Road and Track, and that was posted just yesterday.
Really have to hike up your skirt and hit that brake pedal extra hard.
Really?
I wonder what control system would.
Yeah, a
Okay,
control
that's-
system that does that doesn't seem like a great call.
Doesn't seem like it's in control.
In
yeah,
addition,
not control at all.
right, not much control of that. In addition to the Supra, the recall in question also affects certain 2020 M340i's, M340i xDrive, 540i, 540i xDrive, X3, M40i, 2020-21 X4, M40i, 745LE, I never even heard of that, xDrive, and 2019-2021 Z4 M40i.
I got 350 right here. 350 right here. 355. 355.
What is
355.
an LE?
I don't know. It says 745 LE xDrive. I've honestly never looked that up.
That's the long edition.
Lengthy boy.
Long edition.
All right, fair enough.
That stinks. Not
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Not good. Even bad.
How did you read that fast?
Yeah,
I'm
that was
like
really
still
impressive.
sitting here
I'm-
like, what just happened?
I'm very skilled.
Supera, man.
Very skilled.
Get that checked out. You got one of those boys.
Also,
skills.
this is
Uh-oh.
one I'm really kind of looking forward to, and hopefully this entices a discussion amongst the boys.
Nope.
The compact. Oh, fuck
I
me then.
refuse.
The compact pickup truck war has begun. Is what titled
excited.
this
I
because
think, yeah, go ahead.
we have the Maverick.
Novak Nick just ordered one.
I want to order one myself.
I want to
Just a
see one in
bad man.
person
Did you see?
because it's either buy new snow tires, buy a Ford Maverick.
Did you see?
What are you
Your
buying
snow
snow
tires
tires for?
that
A fucking
expensive?
It's
Ferrari
either-
FF?
It's one or the other. It's one or the other. They're about the same price. So it's either new snow tires before the winter,
What are you
buy-
leasing it?
buy a Ford Maverick. No, buy it.
Are
Oh,
your
you
snow-
get rid of your car.
Are
yeah.
your snow tires $29,000?
No, but they're expensive. They're expensive.
They're 20.
No, because
That
Here's
seems
the-
like a bad financial decision, and I'm all about that.
Can you? Actually, no, you don't have screen access to that, right? Here, let me bring this up right
Bring
here.
it up.
Yeah.
So just Ford. That's the Ford Maverick right there.
Yeah, it's
That little guy right there?
and it's
Little
Big
tiny
Brothers.
guy. That's a Ranger. That's an F-150. That's
Yeah.
Ford Maverick.
So
F-150 parked in a handicap spot like an absolute fucking mouth breather.
Yeah, like they all do.
Solid observation.
So
there's another
That's
photo.
actually not a handicap. That's a man in an F-150 seat.
Yeah, there's actually another photo of
Right
a parked next to a new
here.
Bronco, and that's even more hilarious.
Is it an Escape that has a bed?
It is.
It's an
It's
Escape?
Basically, an
It's
Escape
the
with a
same
bed.
platform. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Which is promising because the Bronco Sport surprised a lot of people.
What are you going to do with a pickup truck, Corey?
Enjoy it, man. Drive it around.
Fucking live
Sounds terrible.
life to the
Just drive it
fullest.
around.
So with that said, we have the Maverick. Chevy's supposedly coming out with another small one.
Yeah, I don't know what their plan is because I don't know how much. I mean, their smallest pickup truck was always the Colorado.
Right,
Right?
right.
Is
Or the
Nissan
Well,
Avalanche.
no, they had the S10. That's right. They had
Yeah.
the S10.
Is
Oh.
Nissan still
The
doing
S-Dime?
Nissan, and this is what I was going to bring up, is Nissan is considering a compact pickup truck too.
Bring it back.
So something
back the
smaller,
hard body.
Hard body.
something smaller
hard
than the
body.
Frontier might be on the way. So that was all just a little tidbit, but
But the major thing that I took away from that, and I read a few different articles about it, that it's more than likely going to be electrically powered only.
oh,
What's that, the hard body?
Oh my god, I wish. A Nissan hardbody, just it earned its name.
I'm a Mitsubishi Mighty Mouse guy, so
Mighty Max.
whatever.
yeah,
Yeah,
Mighty Max,
Mighty
4G63.
yeah. I think it's a good market to be getting into right now.
Economical,
No.
Small.
small.
No. What are you going to do? What are you going to put in the back of this fucking thing?
Put whatever the fuck you want.
Who
I
cares?
mean,
How
4.5
often
feet.
do you have stuff that you have to put in the back of a fucking thing?
Never. How often in normal pickup trucks I have any reason to put anything in the back?
I
of
have
there?
many
Don't
reasons.
Don't become the enemy.
A Maverick, I'd be completely into.
Why?
I'm so into the Maverick.
Could fit the family in it. Could use
In
it
the
for,
back?
Yeah, the back seats. Yeah, it's like an Escape.
So you can fit, you're going to fit you, Tanya, and 3 kids in the back of a little pickup truck.
Yeah, they'll be squished, but that's fine. It's not my problem.
It's going to be your problem.
As long as-
I got
I think
news
it's
for-
quite
I got news for
literally
you,
your
Chief.
problem.
As
That is
long-
100% your problem.
It's me, myself, and I.
As long as we're comfy in the front.
and what's going on in the back of this that you think this is a good idea?
I can hang out back and use it for photo shoots.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
But slash the not your problem thing from the record. Slash.
It has lots of
Strike
tie
it!
downs, so we can strap
Plenty
you
of
in.
tie downs. Yeah, exactly. I can.
You know what you can't do?
It's not the worst logic I heard. Corey's
can't
logic's the
tow.
worst logic.
Yeah.
What?
You can't tow. You
What do
can
I need
flat-
to tow?
You also can't put anything in your trunk without people just stealing everything.
That's
do you
true.
mean? You
But
need
then
a
there's a
tonneau
back
cover.
seat.
Tonneau cover.
Do you just pop tonneau covers open?
No, they're locked.
They're lockable.
That's
Really?
why you put
Yeah.
a tack dog under the tonneau.
Yeah,
cover.
they're
Ah.
You get a hardtop tonneau cover too. Like they're locked. They're pretty solid.
Or you can just buy a vehicle with a trunk.
That's
Tonneau-
true.
Tonneau
You
dog.
get a Maverick.
What are you guys transporting refrigerators standing up or some shit? What's going on?
I don't know. I feel like it could be somewhat useful.
It's the first thing that come out. I mean, lots of things that have come out and really. I was like, oh, this is cool. First thing that came out, I was like, wow. Like
How about the Hyundai Santa Cruz? You guys are acting like it doesn't exist.
it's a Subaru
It's the best
Baja.
truck on the road.
It's,
You can hang out the back of that. You'd be your ankles could be in the bed.
So here's my problem with it's in the same segment, right? Well, the other weird thing too is that the Ridgeline always gets lumped into the same segment
The
as the
Ridgeline's
Maverick,
a god. The Ridgeline's huge.
right? But it's huge. It's,
it's
a totally different
Ranger
size.
size. Yeah.
It's bigger
think
than a
it's a
Ranger,
little
I
bit
think.
bigger, yeah.
I
Is it
saw one the
bigger?
other day, a new one, because no one bought them. So
Yeah.
I saw the only one.
Yeah.
Huge.
It's the only one on the road. I don't like. See, that's the thing. Like the Ford Maverick is like, oh, I'm just a small pickup truck. Where the Hyundai Santa Cruz was like, I need to look like something totally outlandish on the road.
Can
and,
that
like,
thing tow
new.
anything?
4,000 pounds.
Yeah,
So
mo-
you
most
can't
of
even
them
tow a
can
car and a trailer.
Of course you could.
Pretty close.
Aluminum trailer was a little over 1,000 pounds. How heavy is your M3?
2,600 pounds.
Done. 4,000 pounds. Boom, just like that.
When they say
Look at
Make
that.
sure there's not gas in the car.
Yeah.
when they say tow weight, do they mean tongue weight?
Tongue weight
Complete
nationals.
GVW. So trailer and vehicle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if it
Everything.
says 4,000, like you have to be on period 4,000.
That's
Well, that you don't
bowling
have to.
weight,
You
though.
don't have to.
No, no, see, that's the thing. You don't have
That's like
to be.
MSRP type
Yeah.
shit.
I think when
That's
they
That's a
just
minor
the
suggestion.
Just the scale.
I think when they say that, they're undercutting it by like 80%.
Yeah, I'd give him that.
Right. What
Yeah.
you mean, like fuel economy?
Well, like they under deliver, overperform. So
Well,
it's
my
like
thing is, they say
4,000
4,000 pounds,
but it's really
I'm
like
cool for
fives.
5. Yeah, I'm cool for 5.
But you got to imagine if you're towing a car, you have tools, you have a jack.
Yeah, but see, that goes in the bed. That's not towing.
That doesn't count towards tow weight.
That doesn't count as towing.
That's bed weight.
yeah, that's
bed capacity?
Yeah, because that's what I
gross
was
vehicle
asking.
weight.
Are we talking
That's
about?
hauling capacity.
We're talking towing capacity.
So if you got 700 pounds in the bed, you're good to tow 4,000 pounds.
let it roll, baby.
I don't think that's correct.
I don't
That's
think
how
that's
it
what
works.
it's correct.
I don't think that's
No,
how it works.
No,
That's simple
pretty,
math.
That's what I'm
pretty
saying.
sure.
I'm pretty sure you got to take the driver and passengers in
Yeah.
at that point. You're gonna be like, listen,
Yeah.
you might die, but this is what we're doing.
I think we're okay.
So I don't think it's as much of a problem as it is moving. As it is
Stopping.
stopping.
It's always stopping. It's
It's the
stopping.
You got
stopping.
trailer brakes and
Yeah.
yeah.
Big shout out to Staying
Listen.
1282 for buying a fucking shirt online. Because I
Yes.
was joking. I was
Yes.
gonna bring shirts.
I'm into it.
I can deliver it there.
It excites me. So
I'm excited. I'm excited for you.
yeah,
I think it's stupid.
I think it's something.
That's like me buying. I always want to buy a Raptor.
Yeah.
And I know 2 weeks after buying a Raptor, I'm be like, what the fuck have I done?
Well, boys, I've gone.
Why
to
do
the
I
old-
have a Raptor?
I've gone to the old Google and I've Googled what does towing weight actually
These guys don't know
mean?
anything.
Who is this? Whose man's is this?
We can.
Is that guy?
It says
Is that guy
car
driving a boat?
And
is
driver.
that guy driving a
It doesn't
tugboat?
say anything about towing and nothing.
it doesn't say anything about trucks and towing.
yeah.
These fucking Google ads could.
Yeah, that's it, buddy.
All right. So while he dives into that.
Okay.
Well, I learned.
Speaking of tow capacity,
Yep.
ladies and gentlemen, I'm sad to announce that the Tesla Cybertruck is delayed till at least 2022. Sorry, English Ben. Shout to English Ben. Probably shouldn't have bought one.
he definitely
so-
got his $100 back.
This
Yeah,
is.
I would hope so.
I want Tesla to succeed,
They are.
I mean, who doesn't?
but
Uh-oh.
this kind of stuff, like,
Why, they push stuff back? That's because they're bringing
Constantly.
out fucking, they're going to the moon right now.
but the Roadster's been out for who knows how long. Still hasn't came to fruition.
the
I'm just
original
starting to-
Roadster?
The whatever their fucking sports car.
Got to
thing.
dream big, baby.
I'm just starting to lose faith in this stuff actually coming out
Oh, wow.
before something like I just need to see
Before
it.
what happens? World
I don't know.
ends?
I don't know something.
Elon goes to Mars, takes
I
the
don't know.
$100 and dips.
I don't know what else. Right, very well could. I'm out. I'm gonna fly in my penis shaped
No,
spacecraft.
his isn't penis shaped. Is the bald man's is penis shaped.
Oh yeah, it's the other guy. Well, maybe the one he flies to Mars with has to be penis shaped.
I
extra
think it
fuel
hit
tanks.
the one his orbit thing is his Mars one is called the BFR.
Okay.
The big fucking rod.
Big fucking rocket. Which is the best.
That's quite good. I would like to see, the apple cart to get actually tipped over instead of talked about. I don't know. I'm just waiting.
I think the Cybertruck's hilarious.
I want to just see it. Like,
I don't even know if I want them on the road. And I mean, if you put money up that early, kind of deserve it.
Yeah.
It's only $100 too. Shouts to Mike F1Y.
just like we see this formula, and it obviously repeats itself with many other EV companies as well. But at least Tesla has actual products on the road,
Yes.
which is also kind of scary. The more I dive into the AI stuff,
Mhm.
I can't get behind that. They should not be marketing it as,
You ever listen to Lex Friedman talk about it?
no.
It's
Oh my
terrifying.
God.
Well,
Lex Friedman is
sure, I'm
my
sorry.
favorite podcast.
Yeah.
Only on Rogan stuff. Like
Yeah, it's-
I've listened to Lex Friedman, but not those particular episodes.
He's like, it's not when it misfails. It's not if, it's when.
So I'm gonna be, I'll have to look it up, and I'll try to look it up and reference them either in the description or something like this of the notes of this episode. But there has been a Twitter account that I follow that highlights all the fails, and they get really in depth of exactly what the car is doing, what's happening, and it's frankly like fucking frightening to watch these cars on the road
Twitter
and see what they're doing.
and highlighting fails is like fucking piece
Well,
of
that's just
carrots.
natural, but
This is what Twitter does.
but it's just
I mean, my BMW camera like steer itself on a totally clear, well-lined road.
Yeah.
So and
And
recently,
it's advertising that it can.
Mm-hmm.
it's not right. It just that's what needs to
And
kind
I'm
of.
sure it sucks compared to Teslas because
Yeah.
I've driven Teslas and it's crazy. But man, I mean, come on, how hard could that be?
How
What's
hard
it
could
called?
be?
El Capitan.
What do you got?
I figured it out. So GVWR
Yep.
is the vehicle with passengers.
Yep.
And luggage.
GCWR is the vehicle, the trailer, and the passengers.
Mm-hmm.
Curb weight is the vehicle, and tow weight is just what you're towing.
Okay.
So those are the differences. And the Ford Maverick with the 2-liter EcoBoost and optional 4K tow package
That's 4,000 pounds.
can top out at 5,000 pounds of tow.
No, that's the Santa Cruz and Ridgeline.
Yeah.
That'll hold.
Yeah,
so that-
Oh,
shit.
to
It gets
compare. Okay,
edged
so
out.
it's 4K.
Yeah.
It gets
so it's
edged
4K.
out by 1,000
So
pounds.
that's
So the
its-
Santa Cruz
So that's its
Santa
tow
Cruz
weight.
and the Ridgeline.
So Hyundai was
costs
honest about
20%
it.
more.
So Ford's
Ford's
tow
like, hey,
weight,
you know what? Go for it.
Yeah, but their tow weight is
Go for it.
4,000 pounds. So that means that their GVCR could be higher.
Which
Yeah.
means you can tow a race car with the Santa Cruz. No problem.
You can tow it with the Maverick too.
Not with anybody in the car.
Can just
Yeah, you can do whatever you want with it.
Dangerous.
dry weight.
Yeah, dry weight.
Dry. I'm getting drier.
So what I was briefly mentioning is it's been kind of popping up all over the road. A fork in the road in Yosemite is reportedly dangerous for Tesla's autopilot because
I mean, so is a
a
parking
multitude,
Yeah.
a multitude of Teslas have crashed on the exact same turn in the same location.
Get
And
you
just
on down
'cause
there.
The cars just don't know what to do.
So they just
so-
crash.
Yeah.
Fuck
So,
it, we're
lot.
going.
so
It looks like a
basically,
pretty standard Y, like,
it's something you'd see every day.
Yeah.
Right. So, and that's the problem is the AI doesn't know how to react. And,
is there no
and
landmark for it to like work off of?
I don't know.
As soon
I
as
don't
it
know if
figures
that's
that
the-
out, it figures out how to exterminate humans.
So
That's what I'm
the big problem is basically these vehicles are being beta tested on road. That's what kind of the summary is. They're being beta
I get that,
tested
but
on
how
road.
else would you do it?
Build yourself a fucking road
Would build yourself a city to drive around
and
in?
try to just replicate everything you can. I don't know.
It's called the Boring Company. And you dig holes underground and drive your car
to
manually through them.
eliminate.
You don't drive
right,
in there. Actually, it takes you.
Right.
It's a sled.
So
well, that was
eliminate-
the original idea. It doesn't do that anymore.
Oh, it doesn't do that?
No,
What does it
you
do
got to
now?
just drive yourself down there and not
Now
hit
it's
the walls.
just a crab that you can hit.
Yeah.
Shows the shook.
Tim Connors, who can afford an aluminum trailer? Apparently, Corey.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
Maverick
they're-
prices.
They're big money.
Yeah, dude, but I mean, if you're fucking,
If you're buying the cheapest
If
truck
you- yeah.
Ford makes, you can afford an
if
aluminum
you're
trailer.
cheaping out on the truck, dude, you put the money into the trailer.
Yeah, that's how most people work.
Yeah, but but that makes no sense because you're going to spend time in the truck, not in the trailer.
Listen,
So
let's be
get-
fair. I'm not towing anything.
Yeah, nothing gets towed.
Yeah. By
I'm
no,
not even putting anything in the bed.
You
By
can
no-
probably park your car in the bed
I'm
of the
putting my
Maverick.
round ass in the driver's seat, and
Yeah.
I'm driving to work every day.
Yeah, you better get that bed line,
Was
too.
that the Be the Man episode? He's like,
Oh,
be
yeah.
a man, buy a truck and do absolutely no
Don't do
truck
truck stuff, yeah.
Yeah. Be
It's
a
true.
man.
Be a man.
makes perfect sense. There's,
And no, not in clothes. No one's buying in clothes.
yeah, no,
Let's
I
be
was just trying to
realistic.
find an aluminum
Yeah.
one
All right,
for
boys.
what the cost was.
The 2022 Cadillac CT5 Batwing. Road and Track is calling this baby an instant classic. $85,000 base price. It's a bit smaller than the CTSV was. 6-speed supercharged small block V8. What kind of horsepower does it make, you ask, Josh?
6 and change.
668 horsepower, 659 pounds of torque.
That's more than some change.
They say the throttle response makes you wish turbos were never invented.
Damn. That is a bold statement.
Comes
Yeah.
with the GM Mag Ride dampers, and they say it's a better ride than anything coming out of BMW M. I've always been a big fan of the Cadillac V Series stuff, CTSV, ATSV. I thought they lost their way a little, but now that the Batwing's out,
Yep.
I'm right back in that.
Yeah.
Seems like they took it out of the regular ones.
They say it drives so damn good, it looks great, and that's a fuckload of horsepower. And remember, all these other guys like the M5s, all those losers
Loses.
going all-wheel drive, this baby's still 2 in the back, smoke them if you got them.
Two in the back. Flip the switch.
Handshake a shift.
Yep.
Twice pipe side by each.
Yep.
2 in the back, smoke them if you got them.
It's the Fall
With the
River
whitey
Special.
boy on top.
Yep.
It's Fall River Special right there.
About
That's the
700 horses.
The Av Cruiser.
Yeah, it's got an intake on it towards the 800.
Yeah, my buddy, he Looney Tuned it. Got the AMCAI.
What?
Cold air intake.
Oh, okay. All right.
But anyways, that thing looks like it shallaps. They said they're gonna need one. They just were able to ride in it around some track.
How'd you feel about that blue color?
I'm into it.
I was into it too.
So they're looking for a long term one, or at least one that they have for a week to
Very
really
unlike
do the road
Cadillac
review.
for that color.
Yeah, very pronounced for a Cadillac.
Right. Yeah, that color is not.
Maybe
But
they're
they're trying to
thinking
get
they need
that
something
younger
a little more
market.
shouty for the younger
The younger market.
Yeah.
Because I think Cadillac's customer base is still about 95 years old. Or they wear
Probably
tan
younger
trim
than
shirts.
Probably younger than Buicks.
You know, I did look up.
Yes, and that is younger than Buick.
I did look up ATSVs recently. Not as cheap as I had hoped.
No, they're holding. So are the old CTSVs.
I didn't even know Buick was still a company.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, I mean, on paper.
Yeah.
I just got a quick one.
Yes.
News / movie.
Ooh.
Did anyone watch the new Grand Tour?
Yo, yes.
Lockdown.
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 It might be their best Grand Tour work yet.
You think so?
I was just, maybe it's because it was
You
so like
missed 'em?
intimate. No, it was just like it was very based on just these three guys,
Just-
3 cars,
Yeah.
just them. No other like kind of nonsense going on. Kind of not in a wild place.
Not chasing like a fake story, even though the
Yeah.
pirate one was good, but not, it's just them.
It was just them.
You know-
I laughed so fucking hard.
When that fucking trailer came off. Okay, so first off, full disclosure, I thought it was more of the same, wasn't memorable, and was not really impressed with it.
Really?
I do
Okay.
like seeing the guys. It was a great like treadmill watch.
Mm-hmm.
When that fucking trailer went off the road, I had to stop. I was on the trail. I was
yeah.
I'm gonna piss my pants laughing.
What got me
That was astonishing.
was when they were in the town or at the beginning and they were driving to the small street.
Yeah.
And they were trying to
Oh,
get
that
around
was fucking wonderful.
the corner and there was like the dumpster and the vehicle's way too big.
It starts
and,
overheating.
yeah, it starts overheating. You have to
That's
run
like my
back
brother's
there.
Buick. It overheats all the time.
I think I enjoyed it so much because it was such of like the original recipe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the. I think that's what gets me.
Yeah.
I still think one of the best ones ever was the Vietnam one, where there's no cars involved at all.
It's not wrong.
They just drive around in mopeds,
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah.
fucking so good.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I think maybe because it was a more exotic location that I'm very interested in.
Yeah.
The guys were like their contrast to the environment they were in. I just think it's one of the best ones ever. I enjoyed that it came out. If you missed it, it wouldn't be a big deal.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, that's
Well,
how I feel.
That's his stance on it. My stance is literally exact
I'm not saying
opposite of
don't
that.
watch it. I'm
Yeah.
just saying don't expect to be as happy as Corey is
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah, I just sometimes he gets too wrapped up in everything else besides them, like the weird location they're in, or like whatever, like Josh said, whatever story they're chasing. It's too much of like a. All right, I just want more of like the original kind of thing, the original
simplicity.
magic
Did
that
you
made it
not
happen.
think it was totally weird when they get to the mansion place, and then like the whole thing changes and they're driving hot rods?
What do you mean? Like they didn't show like how them working on them at all?
No,
I
they like get to
like
the
in the middle.
castle.
Yeah, they
And
do.
Yeah.
then they're like sitting at the castle eating lunch, and then like the next thing, with no
the-
explanation
the-
at all,
the
they're like
350
in
and the
London
Yenko.
with
The
badass
Camaro.
cars.
Yeah.
And then they just get back to the story.
Yeah.
Well, why? What happened there?
It's a good option. I didn't.
I'm
just-
gonna be
I
honest.
was-
I didn't think about it till you
No,
just
not at
mentioned
all.
it.
I was
Not
on
at
the
all.
treadmill and I
Yeah.
was like, did I miss something when
Not
I
at all.
was pissing my
Right, but it
pants
just
laughing at the other
It
part?
just
Like,
kind of tosses that
they
in.
get they're
Yeah.
like, okay, we get to the thing. Hey, we're staying in the castle. This is
Yeah.
great. And then it's like, we're in London. We're picking up awesome American cars. Great. And then they get to the end of the awesome American cars and they're back.
So I
Yeah.
think that
You know, I
was
never even-
It's
never
totally
even
weird. It
dawned
makes
on
me think like they lost part of the tape or something.
that was a break to show that Americans did make good and fun cars at that time because they spent
Not well explained.
they spent a lot of time poking fun at the cars that they were driving.
Oh,
and
you
then
think that
showed
was
other,
just so the Americans don't get mad?
not necessarily. Oh no,
What
they're
got
gonna
me
get
mad
they're
was
gonna
sli-
get
I didn't even
sliding that
notice
in.
it.
they're gonna get mad. I mean, look at the way it ended. But I think they were just saying, hey, there were some good cars in that era, if you will, or they made some fucking bangers, if you will.
What if I won't?
And apparently, there's allegedly like a part 2 or something already filmed.
To
or
that
part of
one?
it.
It's probably what happened between those two
Um,
parts.
Because Hammond did an interview,
Mhm.
and it was something like, stay tuned. Like it's not like it's not over yet.
I mean, right? Because
Like, it hasn't ended yet.
It's
did
not
just
over
kinda-
till it's over.
it did just kind
like
of
the song?
end, but not
Yeah,
they. there was a question, if you will.
Well,
I
see,
guess.
I wasn't as confused because I had read the interview prior to watching it, and then when it ended, I was like, "Oh, okay, this makes sense. This is just going to pick up at a certain point."
No, and I got it, and like they were poking fun, and I understandably so.
Yeah.
But I can see how that. Yeah, there could be a continuation.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I was smitten.
I
understand.
I'm middle of the road on it. It was very good. It was entertaining. I do genuinely miss the old format though, of like big skit for the entire episode, but testing of cars, because it was actually pretty cool.
That still happens on Top Gear.
I don't watch it. I just
Really?
don't watch it at all. I don't have the time to find it. Basically.
I'll just send them to you.
Okay.
I got another news. You guys want to hear it?
I'm waiting. Oh yeah.
Nope.
I'm excited.
I don't give a fuck about that news. The production 400Z was leaked in a video. If you want to see it, you can go on the YouTubes, and it is 2022 Nissan Z leaked on YouTube. Just look, we'll rather look up 2022 Nissan Z leaked. It's the one with the dark gray and the silver one. Slightly updated front grille and rear spoiler. The grille now isn't a total box. It has some bigger mesh material on the upper part of the rectangle, like the upper half, and then the bottom half is more of a rectangle.
Ooh.
Okay.
See that?
I ain't mad at it.
No, I think it looks way better. And it's got the cruise, it's got the radar cruise on it.
Yep.
I think it looks pretty good. And then the back has a little whoop spoiler.
You said sexual wrong.
Yeah, I'm sorry, sexual. It has a
front-
little whoop spoiler on the back.
The front bumper
Interesting,
looks
interesting.
sexual. Wasn't this video already released?
Sounds
though?
upward. This is the sound from it. This I think just came out. This part. It's in a port in L.A. This guy definitely shouldn't have recorded this.
Nope.
But-
Definitely going to lose the job.
Those wheels are tight.
Oh yeah, and he talks, so you hear who he is. It slaps. The wheels are really good, especially compared to the Supra's terrible
Wait,
wheels.
Go down. There was an arrow. Down.
Down,
Little further.
further,
Little further.
real further.
Okay. Whoa. Do you see the arrow?
To next,
No,
next
right,
slide.
right.
to the right there.
There it is.
Hey.
Oh,
it's just more of the
front.
same.
Look at that back. Look at that little whoop spoiler.
That's a nice rear.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
the lights really hit it for me. I don't
Yeah.
like the.
You know what that rear deck lid needs? It
What's it
needs
need?
like the old school, like
Wing.
no, like the writing.
Oh, the Fair Lady.
They
Yeah,
they trademarked that again in the U.S.
They did.
Mm-hmm.
That
Son
rear
of a-
deck
In the
needs
past-
like the Fair Lady.
In the
Yeah.
past couple months, they did.
and the
they
bottom valance
nabbed
is
it.
very aggressive. I don't like the holes in the mufflers, but whatever.
You should put Skyline
Nice-
on it because Ford
That's
did
the
it.
automatic.
What is
Yep,
this
that's the
fucking-
Automatichna.
Yeah, that looks like
Look
a
at the-
mouse. Where's the keyboard?
Look at the
Captain
gauges,
Kirk
man. The
looking.
gauges look cool.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of Supra-y
Touchy.
looking with the. This is the automatic.
That
So
interior is very glossy.
I think that's a screen.
That's because it's covered in armor all.
Yeah, it's covered in man sweat.
And there's a pizza box on the floor. Johnny had a couple
that a-
slices.
is
You
that
see
a
what
Max?
happened? What happened was the guys at the port were sent a bunch of garlic bread,
Garlic.
Yeah,
and
they had the garlic bread in
the
there.
bread before they.
Oh, you messed up the floor mats. Use the Joey garlic box.
What button? Anyways,
But
yeah, that came
that's
out. It looks like it was actually old, but anyways,
Yeah.
I saw that.
Yeah.
and I like it.
Yep.
I like it.
Uh,
I can't wait to see one crash.
if
a
you
lot
have, I don't know, haven't lived under a rock
Yes.
and you follow any car things whatsoever,
Okay.
you've
I
probably
like where this is
seen
going.
that the Lamborghini Countach
Oh,
is coming back for a limited run.
sooner. I didn't see this. So
I
There
guarantee.
was Johnny Lieberman put out a bunch of info. It's going to be a hybrid, making a bunch of horsepower, 700 and change, I believe. Small number of them, probably all already sold.
They're gonna fuck this whole thing up.
I haven't seen.
Why can't you just leave it alone?
I don't know.
You're gonna do it. All the special editions, semi-hybrid Lamborghinis, all look like shit. Aggressive shit, but shit.
Money grab.
Lamborghini.
Mount Washington is now available on iRacing.
Ooh, Mount Washington's available.
Yeah, that was pretty
Thanks,
recent.
Josh the Bolt.
I'm bringing up some.
Yeah, look at that Lamborghini.
Oh,
That
where's
thing, the green thing, fucking terrible.
Yeah, that's gross. But this,
That front bump. Oh,
I don't want to go.
Yeah,
on
but
there.
that's they're gonna fuck it up.
Oh, fuck off.
hit it with the control wheel.
It's all right. We
scroll
can
up.
see it. Let's go look at some more terrible new Lamborghinis they have on
I
this
think
page.
I think it's in their story as well. If it'll let you watch it.
It probably won't.
No, I don't think so.
Fucking Instagram, you piece of shit. But every time they do one of these special editions, like that one, that blue thing looks
Yeah.
terrible. Go down. That green thing looks terrible. Go down. That blue thing's okay. See y'all?
Isn't that the same blue thing?
No. The other blue thing had a bunch of fucking orange on it for no reason.
Isn't
Go down. Let me see this blue thing.
That's
Orange, stupid vents. Let me see the other blue thing.
orange stupid events.
Yeah, that one's stupid. I was talking about that blue thing looks okay.
That one, yeah.
That blue thing looks terrible.
okay.
yeah.
And that's all the special. They all do these come on. The only special edition they did that looked really good was the Reventon for
If you just
modern
Google,
Lamborghinis.
like, Lamborghini Countach. I mean, does it come up?
No.
You
they
know
only
why this
posted to their
fucks with
Instagram.
me? Because next is Lamborghini Miura, and they're going to make a terrible Lamborghini Miura.
I'm just happy that it's not an SUV.
That's true.
I'm just happy it's not, because when I heard it was going to happen, I was like, oh, okay, it's going to be an SUV. It's going to be.
That's true. But they're
And it
not
wasn't.
Ford, so they wouldn't do that.
That's true.
The Ford Skyline SUV,
Yeah, I can't wait for that.
full size Skyline SUV, GTR.
I mean, I don't know. Some things are just better left where they
Do you
stayed.
think they did that and now they've just caught so much shit and they're like, damn.
I think that the name that they trademark has nothing to do with the car at all.
Yeah, no, I know, but they must have. A bunch of people probably tweeted at
No,
them.
it's probably like a headliner that changes color or something.
Yeah.
yeah.
Lane
Their
JPG,
Ford media guy was like, oh fuck.
Lane JPG in the chat room. The Countach silhouette is promising, but they'll surely find a way to screw it up. Yes, because all those Lamborghini special editions look good from one angle.
Yeah. I'm happy it's white.
I guess. Yeah. I mean,
I got to find something.
I like simple. I mean, maybe it looks great. I'd love to be wrong.
Yeah.
I would
Here's
love to be
some
wrong.
specs from Johnny Lieberman.
Yeah, but the power doesn't matter.
Just to
Yeah, let
kind
me-
of
all
bring
right.
it back. It's basically a LP 800-4. It's the final iteration of the Aventador. LP 800 means 789 horsepower, same as the super fast or Pagani Huayra RBC. Let's see, makes cost roughly $3.5 million.
Jesus.
So it's an Aventador that's a Countach?
If it's an Aventador that's white and says Countach on it, that's the best possible option. Because Aventador is a cool looking
It's
car.
going to be an Aventador, but there's going to be
It's got some stupid
Countach
snout on it
style
or
and
something.
cues, yeah.
Ugh.
yeah.
Ugh. I hope it's good.
Oh, sorry.
That was
Is
really
that like the
that
promo video for it?
Yeah, you want to see
Yeah,
that?
hit
I
us.
can
I was about to start
let
dancing.
me
yeah, put it up on our thing. We can
pop
listen.
this over here.
I'll do the voiceover.
I think we can play this.
Yeah, why not?
I don't know. You never know.
Fabuloso Automobile.
What do you see?
The
Oh my
Lamborghini.
god, what other
A new
voice would it
image
be?
Ready to be hung on a wall? Or the rebirth of a dream?
I hate this guy.
The new
Who is that?
Lamborghini Countach.
That's Corey from last week.
It literally sounds like they hired me to do it.
Lamborghini Countach for you.
imagination.
It's just playing it
Come
over.
and buy it.
A new
We
image.
sell to you $300 million.
$3.5 million.
Would you like to waste it on a Lamborghini?
Well, that's that. I don't know when it's actually dropping, but I'm sure we'll see
Swear to me.
very soon.
That was definitely Batman's voice. I'm right here.
Switching back to
Swear to me.
Yeah.
That's my favorite Batman voice. Swear to me.
Swear to me.
Swear to me.
oh my god.
I'm right here. Lamborghini Countach.
Switching back to some EV stuff.
Reventon. That's the only Lamborghini you want.
VW plans to overtake Tesla. Starts with building its own batteries next
So
year.
does everybody. Congratulations.
The fact that they're building their own batteries is good. I like that.
I like that too. That
So-
means they definitely won't fail, but Volkswagen's doing it.
And they're just going to come out with another SUV, CUV,
Can't even
small,
peel the window
medium,
regulator.
large, extra large,
Yep.
extra small.
Same sausage, different size.
ID 1 through 50, I'm sure, is going to become
Exactly.
a thing. There's that. Mazda could be coming out with a Halo sports car.
Yeah, we've read
They've
this story.
filed patents multiple times. They keep popping things out.
The new Lamborghini. Mazda
Haven't seen
RX-9.
it actually come to fruition yet.
Halo
But,
is in the game?
Halo. That Halo.
Not the
Or the Halo? Ooh, that one?
no like
Halo.
like top of the tier, like some fine sausage.
Oh, Halo.
Yeah,
Uh,
like
the
the
old-
Halo.
The old,
Like an aged
yeah.
Peugeot.
the old
Exactly.
mozzarella.
Moots, the
Like a
moots.
nice Soprasat.
That's all I got for the.
Buy a Mazda. Mozzarella edition.
RX-9. It's become
I
Italian.
was gonna say,
Batman.
when did
Swear to me,
when
you'll buy.
I swear to me,
this JDM company become so Italian? I
a Mazda.
don't know what happened.
Nobody
there.
was available.
So Prasat.
They got me real cheap. Go buy a Mazda for your mother.
What's Joey Tribbiani doing?
So how do you motherfucker?
That's all I have for news.
I
That's all
got one more news.
Okay.
It's called the strangeness topic because it comes up all the time. But I read today, teens are in no rush to start driving, according to the Insurance Journal.
You know, I've been hearing that for the past few years.
Yeah, I know. I see that all the time. But anyways, some numbers in this. 2018, 61% of 18-year-olds had a license. In 1983, the goddamn hairband glory days, 80%.
You know why?
16-year-olds, 46 to 25%. Everybody wants environmentally friendly. The thing that I really focused on a lot on this, and I'm going fast because I don't want to spend any time on it at all now that I think about it. A lot of these Gen Zers find driving too stressful.
Bunch of lazy fucks.
Exactly.
Bunch of absolute bottom-feeding lazy fucks.
Yeah.
Trash.
Just call a fucking Uber and get where they need to go.
It's like, oh, driving's so stressful.
Yeah, just drive yourself.
Yeah, try driving Rhode Island.
Grow the fuck
Jesus.
up, get on
Yeah.
a bus.
Yeah.
the black lung pop.
It really
You know what?
hurts.
You know what? Another thing is though. What,
Yeah.
Who could be a car enthusiast at that age too? Because everything's trash.
Yeah, lots of trash out there.
What's even cool?
Well, they say a lot of these car companies are now focusing on just slamming a bunch of technology into shit.
Yeah.
Because kids are into technology. They're not into like cool cars
Right,
that
that's
makes
hence
fucking boner
big
sounds.
screens.
yeah, but like
Yeah.
when I was in high school,
Yeah.
Honda guys, like if you had an 08 Civic Si, like you were the fucking
You were
man.
fucking
like,
god.
Dude, yeah.
Now what do you have? Type R, I guess, but like
Yeah,
High school?
that's
They
not affordable.
Who's got a type R
That's
in
what I'm
high
saying.
school?
But
That's
that's
not
the
affordable.
thing is,
Where
the-
did you go to school?
the couple people,
Shit, Connecticut,
hypothetically,
son.
the couple people in high school right now who could have a Type R or something of that equivalent,
Would not
nobody's
Type
going to give
R.
a shit.
Yeah,
They'll care, but like overall, like it's not going to be as impactful as it once was.
I remember my friend got a 4-speed Civic EF hatch, and I was like, oh my god, that's so cool. What is that cool now that's affordable? Nothing. There's nothing.
I bet, like, yeah, no,
That
there
kids
really
would be
isn't.
interested in now because
Yeah.
they're not going to be like, oh, a 99 Civic, you know?
Yeah,
They're gonna
E90
be-
BMW is pretty cheap.
Yeah, but even then, I feel like they're just like, oh, trash. They don't care. Like their version of.
It's not that I
cool
don't
is
think they care about
different.
the car. I think overall they just don't care about
Cars and
driving.
cars.
Yeah, cars
Yeah.
and driving
Yeah.
in general.
That's
Yeah, they
it.
just don't. They take ride shares. They get
Yeah.
COVID in it. Bada
Yeah.
bing, bada boom.
yeah,
Pump up the volume.
Pump
Yeah.
it up.
yeah.
Get the militia together.
Anyways,
Wow.
slash them from the record.
Yeah.
Struck.
Do we want to get into?
I got videos.
Okay.
Yeah,
videos.
see, I had a pretty good video week.
Time
If you
for
got some time to
video.
fly through.
Yeah,
some.
let's do some videos.
I
What
got
do you got?
one from a listener. Our man ELJ put out a couple Wolfscart videos.
Oh my god, I wanted to talk about this.
Behind the scenes looks at his photo shoots. Also, Kyle's dick. That's
Kyle's
all.
dick for sure. But back to ELJ's video.
As he signs into the chat
Yeah.
room, looking huge.
Yeah, what? It's a super creative, unique idea,
Yes,
executed incredibly well.
excellent. And it's only getting better.
And the thing is the first time. So as you're watching the video, you're watching it obviously from the camera's viewpoint, but
Yep.
it's a camera mounted on top of his actual like photography camera.
The
Yeah.
rig.
So you're seeing the view, and then he shows you the photo he took from that point of view, and you're like, "Wow!" If
Really
only
captures the moment.
if only I had any clue how to do that,
An eye for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that'd be incredible. The first time it happened, I was like, "Oh, that was interesting," and then it took like 2 or 3 of them for me to be like, "Oh, that's."
It gets better and better, man. It's a
Yeah.
nice little look into Wolfscart, and it's a nice little look into traveling around with guys from Rhode Island.
Yeah,
Big shout to Paul's from Paul's
of fucking
Power
frauds.
Polishing in Providence.
Yep.
At the point,
Plague on the fast food industry.
destroying the fast food industry. He's been pulverizing. I'm not even going to get into the rest of my rhyme, but he was in the video. You saw him for a second.
Yeah.
So you were doing the
Walking
P thing
sideways.
on purpose because I was going to repeat you because I thought it was funny.
It is funny.
Punny.
Punny.
yeah. So shout out to him. Awesome videos. I like his idea. It's unique.
Yeah, and it's nice to see a local man on the up and up. Give ELJ Photography RI a follow on the goddamn YouTube. I think that's his YouTube name.
I think it's the same. Yeah,
Like and subscribe.
like and subscribe.
Hey guys,
Mutilate that subscribe button.
smash that like
Smash
button.
that like button.
Yeah. Did anyone see MKBHD put out a video about the Tesla Plaid?
I
He
have
got
not
one.
No.
seen it.
I'm beginning to like these tech reviewers' reviews of these cars more than
The car
automotive journalists.
Because
people
they're more
reviews.
tech than car.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
Awesome video. He got like one of the first ones, so it has like the cool like plaid badge on it.
Okay.
He had it already wrapped. It's like signature matte black. Like he has all of his cars wrapped.
I like matte black.
I don't like either, but it's like his thing.
Yeah. It's your thing. I get it.
But he does a great video on it, and I've got more out of that video. That's maybe 16 minutes long, I think.
Yeah.
Than I have of any other video that anyone else has made.
What's he think about the car he purchased?
He's a big fan of it.
There you go.
Big fan of it.
Good call.
I mean, he
said
has a
that
good relationship with Elon
yes,
because
for
he
sure.
got to go tour the factory and whatnot. So I'm wondering if
he may be
like,
more biased than me.
Maybe.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah.
at the same time, he's also
That doesn't mean he doesn't get into it.
he's also
Yeah.
had every Model S,
Exactly my point.
right? And
Yeah.
he's tore them apart before.
Okay.
Absolutely tore them apart. And over years, he's like, "Oh, I can see this improved. This is still terrible.
Yeah.
Interface is
No, I think he's a
God-awful.
straight shooter. I actually
Yeah.
like that guy a lot. I like his tech stuff, but I haven't watched it recently. I would have watched that if I saw it in a
yeah.
second.
This video is definitely worth a watch. a
YouTube
lot of the
fucking
tech
me
stuff,
up. All the
but
center of the earth shit
He
I
comments
watched.
now. He's like, getting inside of this is like getting inside of a totally different car now. He says the entire interior fit and finish of these newer cars coming about is light years ahead of like where they were.
Yeah.
Nice.
Elon said he's not backing down from the yoke either.
No,
Just keep that yoke
no.
going.
That was the thing. He was like, this doesn't work.
Yeah.
He's like, give me more time. It's only been a few weeks. Maybe it'll start to work. But he's like, you drive for so long, you're always looking, you're used to a shape.
A steering wheel is a pretty simple input.
Yeah.
And you
But
know
not
it's-
when you're constantly missing it
I
because
was
it's
gonna
not
say,
there.
and you know where it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Like when you're,
I mean, maybe this is just sides. It keeps you from just resting your hands and falling asleep on auto drive.
Or it makes it better because you can just put your hands on there.
That's true.
Yeah.
gives you a place to lean forward.
Yeah,
and put
yeah.
your arms up.
That was kind of his biggest kind of critique of the whole thing. Is
Was
like
the
he's
yoke
like the yoke,
itself.
and I guess the controls on the yoke because of the way you have to hold it and turn it because it's not a wheel.
Yeah.
Yep.
He says you're constantly hitting all the controls on it because they're not buttons. They're obviously like touch sensitive, so your hands are brushing them, and your lights on and off, directionals on and off, radio's going crazy.
Blasting the cruise control.
Oh,
yeah.
Jesus.
That sounds terrible.
He's like, it just doesn't,
Texting your
this
mother.
doesn't work.
Giant fucking pain in the ass.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
besides that, he said the entire of the car is just bonkers.
That
Yeah.
would be the yoke thing would be a big issue.
Yeah.
I'm big on knobs.
He
I don't
even
like
actually,
all
it's
the
funny
digital
because he
stuff.
We know.
he picked up the car. Yeah, picked up the car
Big
and
knob
drove
guy.
it straight to Boston
Yeah.
from New York City
All right.
for he's like a professional frisbee player.
Oh yeah.
And it got canceled. So then he drove it back and he commented on like its range, its ability, its drivability, everything like that. And
Yeah.
all of that was fantastic.
Just fine.
But he's like, this steering wheel this doesn't work.
Yeah.
Like, cool idea.
yeah, reinventing.
Maybe
the
give me an
wheel.
option for like something
there's-
else.
I've yet to see somebody come out with a better wheel.
Oh,
than a
it's
wheel.
like this is me grabbing the bull by the horns. It's a metaphor, but it really happened.
Yeah, yeah.
It's me reinventing the wheel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's
Sure.
just
That's a good way to do it.
Yeah.
I always want to get a painting of me grabbing a bull by the horns.
the big,
I think you could just get it done.
very
I
masculine
should.
painting. Everybody shredded.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just put it
just-
up over behind my desk. Just like I think it was from dodgeball or something. I think.
I don't know.
There's got to be like some kind of software update they could do where it's like your thumb has to be here in order to, rather than doing hand over hand, then the stereo's blasting like Highway to Hell while the headlights are turning on and off.
Or make them, or do something like
Less sensitive.
inoperable while those steering wheels passed, I don't know, 45 degrees or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Or like put a normal wheel in it.
right, right. Can you pop that thing out, put a Momo in?
Yeah.
Technology that sucks. Every time I go in anywhere quiet with my phone, it just starts playing ignorant rap music.
What?
Yeah, I don't even know why. I like walked in the store to pick an alternator the other day, and it's just some like super hard track comes on. I'm like, well, God, I pretend it was my ringtone and got out to shut it off.
Hey, Ma. What's
I don't
up?
know why. It just keeps on like it keeps on
Because
doing
it just,
it to me.
so it goes from your vehicle to your phone and doesn't stop playing.
No, it just presses play in my pocket.
Oh, okay.
My phone has literally come
Oh.
to the point where it just hates me now.
So sometimes, so what Josh said, sometimes like, so my phone's connected to Bluetooth in the car. I get out, and then after such a distance or a certain amount of time,
It
it's
switches.
still playing. The Bluetooth dies,
Yeah.
and it just starts playing whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it was a car with Bluetooth, that would have been it, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
You know what's the worst thing ever? And I'd like to get into a little rant here.
Yeah, fuck it. Why not?
If you don't mind.
We get
And
time.
then I'll get back to my last video. My X3 has Android Auto wirelessly. I can't tell you how fucking annoying this car is. Like, when I open the door, sometimes it just doesn't turn off.
Interesting.
And I have to open and close the door again. Or open the passenger door and close. It's just ridiculous. Like, I'll be cleaning my car, listening to a podcast on my Bluetooth little boombox, and like someone will walk near my X3 and it'll turn on, and Android Auto will come on. I'm just like, why did the music go off? Why is there music blasting in my car?
That's weird.
Cars just have to fucking turn off when you turn them off.
Yeah.
Right.
You hit the start button, it starts back up. It's just
No key means no key.
It's so annoying.
Yeah.
That's my rant. It's so fucking
I'm with
annoying.
you.
I can't find
How's
a
the
way to
wireless
stop
charging
it.
on it?
Overheats every time.
Exactly.
Wait,
Really?
Yes, it might be my phone, but I don't think so. But my wife's did it.
I'll say that's not true because your wife's phone did it too.
I mean, it'll definitely charge it a bit. I don't know.
It'll charge it way too much.
It charges it a lot. Yeah.
Charges it a lot.
Yeah, a real lot.
Also, big shout to Waze. That program with the speed report you can do, report when you see a police CI in the median, it just changes the game. I'm coming back from Northern Vermont. I'm just like, there's one there. It's like cruise control. It's magnificent. So if you have the ability to run Waze while you're driving, especially like a route, you know what I mean, or you just keep it up on your phone because you got wireless charging or Android Auto that's super fucking annoying. Just run Waze. It's better than a radar detector. I just don't even need one anymore.
Gives you eyes.
Yeah.
so what? Why does the car turn on when somebody walks by it?
I have no fucking idea. It
doesn't-
randomly turns itself on just to fuck with me.
Is it
It
locked?
doesn't physically turn
It is
itself
not
on.
locked.
Like the motor
Oh,
doesn't
I
I
turn
wonder if it
over.
was locked. If that
Okay.
would change the situation.
It does like a key on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's-
Well, where's the fob?
In the car.
Throw it in the woods.
That would probably help.
Yeah. Yeah, I think.
It's because I'm not locking the car, but I'm not. I mean,
But it knows
No,
when
hey, I'm with
somebody's
you. It
near
my
shouldn't
it.
do
car's
it.
in a locked garage.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. It shouldn't do it.
And I mean, fuck around and find out. You know what I mean? Also, it's a lease. Take it.
yeah.
Stay strapped to get
Fucking
clapped.
take it. I mean, yeah. I mean, if the garage door opens and the truck starts up, it's literally Christmas for me.
Yeah.
Just know that.
I park my Civic on the
Just know
street,
that.
and my girlfriend's like, "Don't you want to park it on the driveway?" I'm like,
Sure
I
don't.
pray to every god
Yeah.
every night that someone fucking smashes this thing
I'm gonna
so
get
bad.
I'm gonna get to shoot my car. You're probably still gonna get away with it.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna feel good about myself. It's awesome.
Yeah.
And did I mention I get to shoot my car?
I
Really looking
wouldn't be
forward.
even mad about the guy driving. I would even aim for the driver.
Yeah.
I just put a couple holes in her.
Just mag
Just to
dump.
let him know
Cool-
not to
or
come
little
back.
762 fun for your
Yeah.
ride home, you know?
Don't come back. You won this time.
Yeah. Keep it. Please fucking keep it.
You got to pay for it now, too.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta fix it.
At
Yeah.
first, I thought he was missing, but he shot "Thank you" TY into the trunk.
It's a big smiley face on the
Exactly.
back.
Yeah.
Expert marksmanship.
Just can't wait. Anyways, yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. Oh, videos.
Yeah.
36 Mafia sent me this Haggerty video. That's old, actually. It's from January, but the new Supra versus the M2 CS. It's from the beginning of the year. It's Jason Camisa's Icon series, episode 1. I honestly don't know if he did more icons. But it gets very into the design of the Supra, like with the FT1, the 2000 GT. Awesome. It also shows how much better the M2 is the Supra in every single way. So it's a great video. I really liked it. That's all. And how the Z3 is better than the Supra because it's
You've seen
convertible.
Harris's M2CS.
Yeah.
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 Mm-hmm.
It's the god.
Shouts out press.
Yes. Big shout out to the Presidente.
POTUS. Everyone, hold on to your seats.
I'm holding.
A new Project Minky came out.
Oh,
God.
yeah. I haven't
Oh my
watched
God.
it yet.
Oh,
It's like
oh.
40 minutes long, too, right?
It's good. It's good. It's fantastic. I mean, at this point now, they're essentially just assembling a brand new car.
Yeah.
So I will have to admit, it's much less exciting than when they were like custom fabbing the
stuff,
entire
right.
car from new. But at this point now, every part's brand new. So they're just reassembling the car.
And realistically, you're in it for the finish.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Like
only
you're so
Every
good,
time.
you just gotta.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah.
Whoever finishes first wins.
Uh,
It's a race.
Yeah, I mean the wiring for it. They revisited that briefly. That was super interesting.
Yep.
All the bracketry. I mean, I would love to know the notes they kept on this stuff because they're like, okay, this has to go on, then this has to go on, and then this has to go on in order for us to be able to kind of the sequence of all the hoses to be able to run and fit everything together.
Yeah.
It's super interesting. If you've been watching it from the beginning, you're a lunatic just like myself. If not, you can literally pick up at any video and know exactly what's going on.
And enjoy it. And yeah. Shouts to them. I hope they do another race series, too.
I hope so too.
Any other videos?
That's
Just
all I know.
just a quick one. Mike's Ferrari build. I don't know if anyone's been watching that. He recently built all the control arms for it.
Yep.
Like creative simplicity. Everything he does is kind of like, okay, I'm going to keep it as simple as possible, as effective as possible, but how can I do it creatively?
Yeah.
So he built these like tubular control arms that are literally just tubes with Heim joints. But when they're finished, they just look awesome. They
Yeah.
look great. The way he lays them out, the like crossbars to kind of tie everything together. Everything just looks nice package, but it's the most simple way and effective way to get the job done. It's a weird way. It's not over the top by any means,
Yep.
but it's creatively done. So shout out to him. Great
That's just
job.
him.
Sure.
It's just him in
Yeah,
general.
it's exactly.
Yeah. Just shining through. Yeah, I got to catch up on that series. I haven't watched it.
Also, he shows you how he builds stuff wrong all the time.
Yeah.
And it's awesome because he's like, yeah, built it wrong. Here's why I built it wrong.
Yep.
And then here's how I fixed it.
It really just pulls you through the learning process.
Yeah, instead of just being like, it came out perfect first try.
Right. Actual, like, real life.
Yeah.
Yeah. With that said, I think it's time for
It's time for
main topic. Main topic.
Gentlemen, it's very important for you to know
Hold on.
that Charlie Justice rides again against government overreach. That went really long. Boys, Charlie Justice rides again, a.k.a. Charlie Rageface, in quite possibly one of the Rhode Island DMV's worst moves ever. They have issued me letters that they're pulling the regs from both my K truck and my K car. They even dragged the mirror into this. I received a letter 2 days ago stating that I have to help them with an investigation, and if I don't call them within 10 days, that's all they give you to respond, they might pull my registration.
Might.
So may suspend my registration.
Yeah.
Suspend.
Suspend. There are two, and in this they have some legal talk. So I kind of go through this whole thing. I knew this was coming. First off,
We've talked
I
about
didn't want it to happen.
we've talked about
But-
this in surrounding areas.
Absolutely, and I know it's been happening in Rhode Island. You can't do anything until you have standing, and I'm on the brink of having standing to do this. I guess first funny thing I should mention about this is they quote two Rhode Island state laws in this, right? These are amazing. One of them is Rhode Island Law 30-2-5, seizure of documents and plates. The Division of Motor Vehicles is authorized to take possession of any registration card, permit, license, or registration plate issued by it upon expiration, revocation, cancellation, suspension, or which is fictitious or which has been unlawfully or erroneously issued. So obviously, they're trying to say this happened in error. The second one was 31-2.2, subordinates and investigators. The administration of the Division of Motor Vehicles shall appoint any subordinates that he or she may require for the proper performance of his duties, shall appoint investigators. Literally has nothing to do with it. They just wanted two laws on this to confuse you. So I spoke with my my lawyer, old Wreckham Ralph, and we decided Charlie Justice is going to ride again. Just from that initial letter, not saying, hey, your plates are revoked, give them back. I was like, this is obviously a phishing letter from the DMV.
Right. They what do you dare I say, shock and awe?
Yeah, they're just trying to intimidate. And with that not having any type of real legal precedent,
Yep.
but sure, yes, they say they can take mistakenly granted registrations, but there's no law as to why this is a mistake.
Right.
It can't just be someone at the DMV like, whoopsie, I should have registered that. Why? I don't know.
Right.
And that's literally what they're trying to do.
And another kind of factor here, just for reference, how long have both Kai vehicles been? Registered.
One for 3 years, one for 2 years, I think.
Yeah.
They just renewed them a
Yeah.
couple months ago.
Yeah.
So I'm sick and tired of these government-sponsored DMV fat cats taking vehicles from hardworking Americans. So you know what? Your boy Charlie's not backing down. I've talked to people that have gone through this, and they just turn in their plates. The law they're referring to has nothing to do with mini trucks. I call these guys up, and I talk to the man there. We'll call him Billy.
Yeah. Officer Billy.
So I talked to Bill over there, I'm like, hey man, like I just played. Hey, I have no idea what's going on. And it's like, okay, let me look this up. I'll put you on hold. Picks me up. First off, this guy's super pleasant. To be honest, guy's super pleasant. First time ever with the DMV. I think it's because they don't take appointments. They only take appointments now.
right.
So he's super pleasant, and he's like, oh, hey, this is it. They're K trucks, like K-class trucks and cars. So they're not fit for American roads, so you're just going to have to surrender your plates. And I was like, okay. Well, where's the law? Can you give me the law that says that? Oh, yeah, I'll get you the law. Hold on. All right. So I wait like 5 minutes. Again, Billy's great. Honestly, the man.
Yeah.
That's actually his name, so whatever.
Well,
Plot
yeah,
twist.
yeah.
And he gives me this
Could be his name.
Rhode Island law,
Maybe.
RI 31-19.41. It's called Prudence Island Low-Speed Vehicles. It's about low-speed vehicles being driven on Prudence Island, which is an island in Rhode Island that can only be accessed by ferry, which has no paved roads. They define slow cars built for 4 or less people that are designed to go under 25 miles an hour. And I was like, Bill, here's the problem. These vehicles are not designed to go under 25 miles an hour or 25 miles an hour. They're not slow vehicles. So that kind of collapses on him. And then he told me there is a law. No, it's not even a law. It's never a law because they're literally just trying to intimidate people. If you fell for this, by the way, if you're in Rhode Island and you had an antique registered K vehicle and they're doing this to you, reach out to me, Chuck, who at revivalmotoring.com, because your boy's putting the case together. So they then tell me there's AAMVA best practice regarding registration of mini trucks, where it's literally a whole thing about how mini trucks are dangerous and shouldn't be registered for roads. The last paragraph of this reads, some of these best practices might conflict with lack of support of a jurisdiction's laws. In such cases, AAMVA encourages jurisdictions to enact or retain laws necessary to implement the best practices. Rhode Island ignored that paragraph.
No laws
There
exist.
is literally no law on the books in Rhode Island that says you can't register these things.
Yeah.
0. The law they stated to me was such a joke. I kind of giggled and I was like, you think this is going to hold up? This is crap.
Yeah.
So anyways, I'm dealing with this gentleman and he's like, I was just like, okay, so like, can you give me a list of everybody you did this to? No. Okay, well, I'll FOIA request one and I'll get it and I'll get everybody involved. And I was just like, hey, just so I know, I was like, I know it's not your call, so I'm not mad at you. It's just, you see how silly this is, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, well, let me put you on the phone with my supervisor. His name's Steve. Talk to Steve. I was like, well, I don't need to. Just send me a letter. Listen, if you want me to do this, I need you to write a letter saying what law I'm violating and that I should return my plates.
Because right now
I have a letter that just says
that doesn't say
you have to
do
call us for an
anything,
investigation.
which you did.
And this guy just said, turn in your plates, which is great, but I can't use that in court.
Right.
So if you are dumb enough, and if you're listening to this, I know you are. I know the not you, Billy, but I know the state of Rhode Island is dumb enough to write a letter that says I have to turn in my plates because of this law, which doesn't have anything to do with turning in these plates. I will win in court. I might even win in the DMV's court. That's so dumb.
Yeah.
But it's the only law they got. If they change the law now, I'm grandfathered in.
Right.
And they can't just be like, here's a new law. It has to be enacted.
Right. There's there's reason and rhyme to this.
Right. So after a 20-minute hold, I get on the phone with this guy's boss, who's a cop, who's just a cop.
Yeah.
Officer, whatever. Like, hey, officer, whatever. How you doing? I'm okay. What can I do for it? You tell me. I don't know. Billy just sent me over to you.
Yeah.
Is this about mini trucks? Well, one of them's a mini truck, but one of them's a car. What kind of car? A Daihatsu? He's like, is it mini? I was like, well, it's the size of like a Mini Cooper.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know anything about those cars. Why are you trying to suspend the registration on it then?
Yeah.
I'll have to look these up and get back to you. Okay? But you're going to have to give your plates. And you just you give them to us, we'll keep them in a drawer, and if you win, we'll give them back to you. And I was like, no. I paid for those plates. I mean, and I told your boy Billy, who was marvelous, by the way,
Yeah.
to just send me it in writing, and I'll give you the plates.
Right.
I'll show it to my lawyer. If he says to give you the plates, that's fine. I'll give you the plates, even though they're my plates, and there's no law saying I have to give them to you. So he said he's going to get back to me on the Miro, which he's definitely not going to. 100%, he'll never get back to me. So I'm going to call him every Wednesday before the podcast to see what happens. So the best thing they could possibly do is not respond. I think they're going to respond because I think I got under this guy's skin a little bit.
Yeah.
But I was like, listen, he's like, well, they're not safe for the road. And I was like, well, since when is the state concerned about my personal safety? I can take my motorcycle. I can ride on the highway without a helmet.
Right.
Well, that's a motorcycle. Okay, I can take my 60s bug and drive on the highway without seatbelts. Well, that was made in America. That was not made in America. That was made in Germany. Well, they were made for American roads. Not today's American roads.
Yeah.
And if you think my mirror isn't safer than a Volkswagen Bug, you've never ridden an old Bug.
Recently took one for a spin.
Not
Wonderful.
And it's antique registered, which limits how much you can drive it.
Yeah.
In Rhode Island, it does not require any type of inspection, not even safety, which it would pass, by the way.
Yep.
And also, he started talking about, what the hell is it? Let me see if I have it here. He started talking about TSA, about the FMVSS, which is safety standards for vehicles in the country that are from outside the country. This isn't a lot of research. I did this in 20 minutes.
Right.
From the NHTSA, the government organization's, federal organization's website. A motor vehicle that's at least 25 years old can be lawfully imported to the United States without regard to whether it complies with all applicable FMVSS. So it's one sentence that's just like, well, that's not true.
Right. Incorrect.
So here's what they're doing here. I don't think anyone's pushed back. If anyone is pushing back, wants to get involved with this, I'm more than happy. If anyone has already sold their car, I think you're still probably due compensation. These people are certainly callous about taking a car that I paid money for and telling me it can no longer be used on the road.
Right.
That's crazy. No matter how you look at it, like, I worked my ass off to buy the shit.
Yeah.
I know I have a bunch of cars. That's great, but it doesn't matter. These are cars that so they're useless for anything. Rhode Island won't issue titles on old cars, so I can't sell them.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to sell them. The government's not going to tell me what kind of car I can have.
With no law backing, there's no
Zero
stance
law
to it at all.
The law, it took them forever to quote it. So I was like, you're really kicking a hornet's nest here because I know a bunch of people with these cars. I know what you guys have been doing. He was like, well, they've done it in other states. Yeah, they did it in Maine. They changed the law first.
Yeah.
And those people, if they take that to court, will still win.
Yep.
Because they're going to be grandfathered in. I bought a car 3 years ago, registered, drove it for 3 years, 2 cars.
Yep. So what's changed?
In good faith.
Right.
And he told me it's because there's been an influx of cars in the state coming in.
Yeah.
Still not my problem.
Yeah. Has nothing to do with...
Don't let them register, I guess. Hope you don't get sued. They just lost a case, First Amendment case, with vanity plates.
Yep.
They lost hard to my buddy in Situate, whose plate was FK gas, fake gas.
Yep.
They lost so hard that now they can't ban any ban any plates. You can write whatever you want. So they stopped issuing plates, which they also lost the ability to do. So now in the next couple weeks, it's finally coming back.
Plates are back on.
Plates are back, and I'll beat them again. I don't care. And it's honestly, at the end of the day, it might cost me 10 hours for my lawyer to do this.
Yep.
Couple letters. I know you have to go to their kangaroo court down at the DMV and
There's
talk
an
to these guys.
court at the DMV?
Yeah, it's not a court because they can't call it that because it's not a court. It's a bullshit thing where you're playing by their rules.
Yeah.
It's
a tribunal.
Tribunal.
Which I've been to before.
Which, of course, we'll lose that. I get that. But then you just appeal it, and we get to go to big boy court.
Yeah.
Where these idiots are going to have to... Well, maybe they're not idiots. Maybe they're great people. When these people that are stuck by these stupid decisions are going to have to go in front of a judge who's going to be like, well, show me the law. And when there's no law... they shouldn't bring it, but whatever. We'll see what happens. So, yeah, the law makes no sense. You can read it yourself. I think you already said the name of the law that came through. They're doing it for safety, which isn't true. Why would the state care about my safety? And also, you're going to need a fucking wrecking ball to get those plates back from me. You need to send in a fucking SWAT team. Because we ain't going! We ain't going!
They're not fucking leaving.
R.I.P. headphone users.
The
and
boys...
you know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. If I'm being honest, In the single state remaining in the country that celebrates victory over Japan Day, I find it at the very least xenophobic that they're suspending mini Japanese car registrations. What do they got against Japan over here? They're not suspending Fiat 126s, Fiat 500s, not old Mini Coopers. They're just fucking with cars from Japan.
I would love to point out that every municipality that I will not name that I work for has that day off. It is like a legit
Yeah, it's
holiday.
crazy.
It is
I
a
honestly
work
didn't even know it was a
stoppage.
thing.
Yeah,
they're
no,
not.
because you live in Massachusetts,
Yeah.
which doesn't celebrate a crazy day like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm from
I'll tell you,
Connecticut.
I didn't take that fucking day off.
Right.
I drove my Japanese car like a goddamn hero.
You did actually, yeah.
I
yeah.
did, of course I did.
Yeah.
I
It's
Lost two
Japanese
tires on
Victory
that
Day,
day.
as far as I'm concerned.
It was Victory Over Shook Day.
I got 2 tires taken from me.
Well, no, you gave them up.
Yeah.
But it is total crap. And if it is affecting you, please reach out. I know Pete's going to, I don't have Facehole on purpose. Pete's going to post my email in some of the Rhode Island K-Chat groups, the K-Vehicle groups. We're going to be able to push this back, and it's going to change it so you can register these things. There's literally no law. If
You can't.
they're going to try to rush through a law in a month, that's fine too. It's not going to be applicable.
Right, how
you,
you can't just make up
in
laws.
good faith. I spent these monies on this car.
Yeah.
I was able to drive them. It's not like I bought it. I was like, oh, okay, I guess I can't.
Yeah. It's not right. There are rules. We talk about this all
And
the time.
what's to stop them if this goes through to start pulling full-size Japanese cars?
I was just
to
going to say.
start pulling other imported cars. There's nothing to stop them. So you just can't bow down on this kind of shit. I understand other people. I have a business. I have a lawyer that I talk to all the time. So it's easy for me to make this happen.
Yeah.
If you want to get involved, please reach out. If you are a lawyer or a law professional of any sort in Rhode Island and you want to help out, you're more than invited. It seems like it's going to be a slam dunk. If the law they gave me is about slow moving vehicles, by the way, which are fucking golf carts,
Right.
on Prudence Island, which is an island without any roads, something tells me they don't have anything better than that.
Yeah. Like
It's also an island, by the way.
It's an island.
with no
And
bridge.
so he's like, so the only place you could drive them in the state is on Prudence Island. I was like, how do you define a slow moving car? It goes 89 miles an hour. The K truck goes 75 miles an hour. It's just nonsensical. It is totally nonsensical. I can drive a Grom on the highway.
Simply put, like there's no law. There's not a law. They're citing stuff that is not applicable.
Correct. They're citing
that's-
stuff that is the loose, that just says slow vehicle, slow moving vehicle. It doesn't even say small vehicle.
Just slow moving.
Slow moving. And they're not slow moving.
Yeah.
Actually, most of the people that come to the donut meet has driven that thing.
Yeah.
It's got some pep in its step.
Yeah.
So so they were like, he's like, well, 10 days from today is your limit to appeal this. I was like, well, what am I appealing? I don't have a letter that
there's
says
nothing.
what's going on because you guys won't put that in writing.
Right.
So Stevie over there said they're going to put it in writing
And you'll get something.
and I'm going to get it. So that's great. As soon as they put it in writing and I get it, I can rip this case apart.
Yeah.
The AAMVA or whatever guidelines for mini trucks. First off, it's guidelines. It's not a law. It says right in the guidelines that you should make a law so these guidelines work, which they haven't.
Right. It literally says
And
that.
it is
yeah.
only applicable to mini trucks.
Yeah.
The K car is not a mini truck. You know what? I can even see how mini trucks are dangerous. It's a cab over. You're in the front. You're the crash zone. I get it. But the car is actually a
car.
vehicle.
Yeah.
Like you're not sitting in front of the windshield.
Yeah.
So, and they're, as I said, they're registered as antiques. They don't require any inspection. They're over 25 years old, don't require any federal anything. They're EPA exempt, even though they would easily pass a smog test.
Yep.
Because
and
they-
safety.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So that's what's going on in my world. As I said, if you want to help at all, reach out. If you want to get involved, and obviously you can just hop on the case. We'll make it work. And it's chuckwho@revivalmotoring.com. We are going to push this out to a bunch of media outlets as well.
Yeah, we'll
Because
see
it's
who
an
picks it up.
attack. It's an attack on, excuse me. It's an attack on motoring enthusiasts.
Yeah.
These are great cars to work on, great cars to play with.
You very
They're carbureted. They're fun.
extremely utilitarian.
Yeah, and they're
small
and they're
farms.
antiques.
I just think in Massachusetts, all that sort of stuff. Small farms. You need a runner to go to, dare I say, Home Depot or something along those lines. They're absolutely perfect for that sort of stuff.
And would it be legal for me to? Would it be easy? Maybe not legal. I think it would also be legal for me to register this thing at one of my other addresses, like in New Hampshire.
Right.
or Connecticut.
I was going to say you actually have those locations. So
Absolutely. You
Yeah.
could probably register in Montana, and since you're not avoiding taxes because you don't pay taxes on these things anyway, and I've already paid sales tax in Rhode Island on this vehicle they're about to not let me drive,
Yeah.
why couldn't I register in Montana?
Right. What's the difference?
Because you have to be reciprocating between states and let cars in each state drive in each state.
I was just going to say, again,
I'm not dodging taxes.
the argument of, well, other states are doing it. Well, other states also, don't require
Well,
inspections or insurance.
Maine
or like,
changed the law. Vermont's some silly state trooper thing, and there are plenty of still getting registered in Vermont. New Hampshire is God's country.
Yeah.
Nobody's fucking with New Hampshire.
I have no idea.
Connecticut still
Mass.
allows them. Mass still allows them. So
Okay.
I don't know if there was just a meeting between DMVs. I know there was some local that bought 10 of these things, going to use them for delivery vehicles. I think that got a hair across the wrong person's ass.
Yeah.
And here we are. But bureaucracies like the DMV make stuff up and push it until they get challenged, and then they just get destroyed in court. And you know what? If I lose, so be it. But at least I gave it a shot.
Yeah.
And I'm just not going to let them tell me what I can do with my own vehicles. That's
Because
crazy.
essentially, it's
I fucking pay for the roads.
right.
I pay taxes in the state.
It's almost like a strong arm technique because there's no, again, once you actually ask the questions, there's no validity to it.
No.
Show me the law.
Exactly.
Show me.
And like these are my
where,
worst cars to drive, and I'm still this upset. Imagine if you had like a K as like your project,
Right.
and
right.
all of a sudden they come and tell you can't drive your cappuccino because there's some law that doesn't apply at all to the cappuccino, and that is
Right.
also that some American Motor Vehicle Association suggests not registering mini trucks.
Yeah.
It's not a truck.
On top of that, it's exempt, especially by that standard.
And on top of
especially-
that, it doesn't matter if it's a truck because you don't have a law that says I can't register it.
Yeah.
That's not how law works. And I told these guys, hey, I took a couple pre-law classes in college. That's not how law works.
Yeah.
If you think it's unsafe, officer, whomever, that's
Yeah.
great. You think it's unsafe. I think a lot of things are unsafe. That still happen. McDonald's is unsafe. You know what I mean?
It truly is.
Still
Right.
going on.
Right. There's a bunch of shit. Again, the no helmet thing. Like
Yeah.
how is that?
I mean, that's fine. I think it's totally fine. The state shouldn't be telling you have to wear a helmet.
yeah.
I understand the possibility if you crash and the state has to pay for you because you don't have health care. Okay, I get a bit of that argument.
Yeah.
But it's that person's choice to drive around without a
It's
helmet.
still right. The
and,
freedom.
and get seriously injured or hurt if he comes off the bike.
Yeah.
It's also my choice to drive around with a seatbelt in my K car, drive responsibly, and most likely be fine.
Yeah.
And it's, if I get hurt, it's my choice.
Right.
It's not the burden of the state to keep me safe. If it was, we'd have constitutional carry in Rhode Island.
And stand your ground.
Yeah,
I
we
don't
do.
know you. That's
no,
my
we
purse. Oh, you do.
do. In Rhode Island, we have castle law in Rhode
I
Island.
was a castle doctrine.
Castle law.
Yeah, so it's as long as you get something good for 1,000 yards.
So are you
You're good.
telling me we need a new chuck system?
Now I'm saying we need a militia.
The whole
let's not go there.
Yeah. Yeah.
my
No, we're
bad.
not gonna do that. We already
No, I'm
understand
saying
how those
that
guys.
like I'm not going to take this. I mean, first off, let's be honest. It's going to provide incredible podcast content. You think the Italian law thing provided
Well,
incredible
this is
content?
home turf.
This is home turf.
Yeah.
Second of all, if I looked at this and it was like, okay, I'm fucked. Like, I'd still fight it, but I really don't feel. I really
If-
feel like I'm in the right.
If there was a law that existed that was not enforced that you couldn't argue with, okay,
That existed before I
that
registered it.
existed, right?
But I'm also at the point where you can't say it was mistakenly registered 3 years ago if there's no law to make the mistake by.
That warrants it.
And it's
'cause-
mistakenly registered because this guy doesn't feel like they're safe. That
Yeah.
I quite all due respect. I don't care if you think they're unsafe.
Right. It's
Go
that,
And there's
that,
no respect due, by the
that
way.
shouldn't be. That shouldn't be like you said earlier. That should not be their choice.
It's
that's-
not. It's
that's
not up
not.
to the state of Rhode Island to protect my freedom.
Right.
I prefer them not to.
It's
That's
unsafe.
because the state has a monopoly on violence. I get it.
Like it's unsafe to have semis on the road. Semis are very dangerous.
Yeah, imagine a full hard on.
Got hit by a chode.
Big one.
No, I mean,
Flying
yeah, of
down the
course, there's a
highway.
ton of unsafe.
Semi-chode.
There's a ton of
that's-
unsafe
you
stuff.
can make an
I
argument.
see Rhode Island Ballies, which is what we call Rhode Island tires that look like Mickey Thompson's, constantly. On
I
the
see
road.
an
Right.
endless amount of cars that are definitely unfit to be traveling on the same roadway as
And
the rest
I
of
was
us.
telling this guy, like, these are, if you've seen my K truck or you've seen my car, like, they're in really good shape examples of these cars. I mean, obviously, by the amount of cars I have registered, I collect cars. These cars don't, they maybe see a couple 100 miles a year, probably not.
Yeah.
Like, this is not a big deal. This is not a big EPA loser. And also, sniff it. It will pass.
Right. Right.
This isn't like a drag car. This is just like government overreach.
Your fucking K car with an OS in it? Is that one just glugging down the
Yeah,
road?
I mean,
Is that?
It would be partially American. They probably let it go because it's not
Right.
Japanese anymore.
Yeah, it would certainly go fast enough.
Yeah. I just don't. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. I
Yeah.
think it's silly, and I'll fight it to the end. And I can't wait to get to big boy court. I know in these tribunals it's going to be a total sham, which is fine.
Yeah.
If that's the way they want to do it, it's only going to make it worse for them when they have to pay my attorney fees.
So we're just basically going to wait for updates.
So currently I'm waiting for a letter, which if they were smart, they're not going to send me, but they're going to send me.
Yeah. I have a
And it will
feeling
state
it's-
that they are taking away my registration because vehicles. Do I have? Hold on, you gotta the registration. Let me actually give you this. It's actually comical what this law they quoted me is, and it's not the wrong law because the other laws in this section revolve around people wearing bike helmets. Okay, Rhode Island General Laws 3119.4 Prudence Island low speed vehicles. So it's 31-19.41. For the purpose of this chapter, a low speed vehicle means a self propelled electrically or gas powered motor vehicle which is designed to carry 4 or fewer persons. It's designed to be and is operated at speeds of 25 miles an hour or less and conforms to the maximum safety equipment requirements adopted by the Federal Motor Vehicle Safety Standard number 500 low-speed vehicles. Now, remember, vehicles over 25 years old don't have to adhere to any Federal Motor Vehicle Safety Standard. Notwithstanding anything to the contrary, a low-speed vehicle may be operated upon the roadways of Prudence Island if it meets the requirements of this section.
Yeah.
That's the law.
That's it.
The law is about, can you run a low-speed vehicle on Prudence Island?
Purposely written so people could run golf carts legally on that island.
The law has nothing to do with why they should revoke a registration of a Japanese-built small displacement vehicle,
Back
which is the
on.
law you'd have to write.
Especially
on
if it's,
ground.
If it's 25 years or older, then none of that applies.
None of that applies,
You literally stop reading there.
nor is the vehicle designed to go 25 miles an hour or under,
Right.
which even a K-truck is not fast, but I'm telling you, 70 miles an hour is easy to achieve.
Also illegal.
Also illegal.
Normal driving.
The highest speed limit in Rhode Island is 65.
Speeds.
And then the car can go, it's limited to 89. And then it's just, the rest of this is just the points of it. Each person operating a low-speed vehicle on Prudence Island shall possess a vet driver's license. Every operator maintain financial responsibility on such a vehicle. Every person on a low-speed vehicle shall be granted the rights and shall be subject to duties applicable to the driver of any motor vehicle.
But if they're
So
saying that it doesn't meet their safety standards, but the vehicle is 25 years or older, and that states that it doesn't need to meet any of the government
Federal safety standards,
federal-
which is
Everything
what they're saying.
contradicts itself.
right?
The
so
whole thing, the fact
Yeah.
that they gave me this law
Yeah.
is one of the saddest things that's ever happened.
That's the thing, truly, like I said, and like Chuck was getting at before, if they provided him with a law that read specific reasons pertaining to the vehicles he is in possession of and why they cannot be registered, there would be a leg to stand on.
If it said
Right.
Japanese K vehicles cannot be registered in the state of Rhode Island due to safety issues,
And that was a law.
Inciting
and that
safety
was a law,
but
I'd
it's
be
not.
like, okay, I'm fucked.
could potentially be citing safety concerns of motor size.
But they would
blah, blah,
still
blah,
have to
CC,
prove-
just like they do with what do you call it? Dirt bikes, fucking
mopeds.
mopeds. It's got to be
It's-
50 cc and up. You have to have it registered. Whereas 49, whatever.
They'd still have to show that they're more dangerous than other motor vehicles on the road, which they aren't.
Right. And then you could make your case of, well, why is this allowed but this isn't?
What's that car? The
Ford
car,
Pinto.
Pinto. You drive a Pinto on the road, you crash into it, we explode together. that was the bumper sticker on those.
Right.
Hit me and we'll die together.
We'll go out in flame, baby.
But there's so many dangerous vehicles out there. It's just it's sad. It's an atrocity, and the fact that they've gotten away with this for so long is crazy because no one wants to spend the money to get a lawyer. And as I said, I don't really have to spend that much money because I already have a lawyer who's working on things for me. So
Yeah.
yeah. So
I would bet or bargain that an auto driving vehicle is more dangerous than a guy truck.
absolutely.
Oh,
The
100%.
thing,
yeah,
truck's
that's just
not dangerous to anyone but the driver.
right. It's in the safety, right. The safety standpoint of it is, okay.
It's got
like,
seatbelts.
It's small and it's not a lot of metal. Just like I can name 10 different cars right now.
Yeah,
And
but
it's got a-
Even they did like a structure quality test, crash test on like older American made cars, and newer vehicles cut through them like butter,
Yeah.
like a knife
Yeah.
through butter.
Yeah, but
So-
again, that's an argument. Like, yeah, no shit. Stuff older was more dangerous,
Right.
but there's not laws stopping those vehicles from operating.
Exactly. That Made in America thing, though, is hilarious. And also when people are like, oh, no, cars were built different back in the day. Yeah, they were built like shit.
And it's got the
we
thing
didn't
is,
know anything. We
it's-
were like, yeah, fucking metal, put a motor in it.
this K car has the power to weight ratio of like an 80s American car, or probably lower end 90s American cars and currently cheapo American stuff.
Yeah.
So it's not like there's not enough speed, which is an argument they made to another listener. So I don't know. I'm just gonna push them. They never, as I said, I never had any type of standing to do it before.
Yep.
I don't think this letter they gave me will give me standing, so I'm not giving them plates until I get a letter.
Right. Something.
If they then decide to not send me anything and just suspend my reg, they're gonna have a problem.
If they ban that car, they need to get rid of 1989 Civic 4-speed. Is
There
it
you go.
8-valve? That car was never made to go.
Again, there's no valid argument.
Right.
It's just
No valid
somebody,
argument.
somebody for whatever
Just said
reason
some shit.
started something that raised a flag, and somebody went, we can't have this.
Yeah, I'm not backing down. As I said, what do I have to lose? You're gonna take 2 fucking cars away from me? That's crazy.
Right. Right.
Did the
Again,
state pay for those cars?
on no standing?
They want to buy them from me. They want to give me 20 grand. They can have them.
Yeah.
They can crush them. I don't give a shit what they do with them. They want to pay me for them.
Yeah.
20K doesn't sound too bad.
Yeah.
Look at 4-cylinder Ford Rangers. Where the fuck are those going anywhere fast?
Yeah. No, they're not.
They're
It's
not
just
safe.
It's
The beds are falling off.
it's totally it's ludicrous. It
You're
really
all fired
is.
up about American cars.
But
It's
I'll tell you what.
crazy.
When they gave me those laws and I was reading them on the phone, I was just like, "You guys, I don't think you understand what you're saying."
Again, like I said, if there was a legit law that they cited and you went,
Okay.
okay,
Fair enough.
done. We're done here. It
Yeah.
sucks, but we're done here. But there's nothing in place.
Well, there's always Connecticut.
I mean, I just read that law. It has nothing to do with this.
Yeah, it doesn't say
The only
anything
thing it
that-
has anything to do with is low speed vehicles, which they're trying to say a K truck is,
Yeah.
and it's not.
Right,
I mean, I can prove that to anybody who wants to know.
right.
yeah, hop in.
You want a dyno sheet?
Yeah,
you
go
want a quarter mile
drive
run?
it. Go
Like,
drive it. You know what I mean? So, anyways, it's up to them to prove it, as far as I know. And I will update you guys every update I have. We do mail correspondence where I'm from, so it might be a little slower than a week process, but I'll keep on it. I really don't have to drive these things anywhere. I'm gonna anyway, because they can't suspend it. So, but when he said come on down, surrender your place, like, dude, I need a written notice.
It's such a wild thing just to throw out there as if it's so nonchalant.
Right, like
Well, that's the thing. When you're not thinking about the fact that, hey, if you're the DMV guy, you're not thinking, hey, this guy just spent money on these things. But like, we're in the middle of a fucking pandemic.
yeah,
They don't have anything better than to harass people about fucking vehicles they own
right. This is what it's come to.
without and they admittedly don't know anything about them.
Yeah.
I like this surrender your plates thing, though, too, because that's like when you get a ticket and they're like, wouldn't fight that.
Yeah, just watch me.
Just pay it.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to just pay it. I'm going to fight it because you have a better chance of winning. But a lot of people are just like my mom. She gets a speeding ticket. It's like 66 and a 65. She's like, oh, no, I just pay it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah,
dude, you just got to fight it.
I get it with speeding tickets. I get it. You were caught
Again,
breaking a
when
law,
there's-
right? But this
when
isn't a
there's-
law.
Right,
Yeah,
when
that's
there's
where I stand on
actual factual
Law
It'd be one
language.
thing if I was just being a fucking a guy with a chapped ass, being a fucking loser, being like, "What?" Like, okay, if I knew I was breaking, if I had an R34 GTR
Right.
and they were taking it back, and I was making a big deal about it, like, I'm fucking in the wrong. I get it.
There are, and we talk about this all the time. There are federal rules that we understand. Like, yeah, we can't get these cars from Japan because they're not old enough. yet.
Correct, but I've
very
done
simple.
everything to the letter of the law. I have
Yeah.
titles for these cars.
Yeah.
I have EPA forms. I have importation documents. Everything to the letter of the law, and they're trying to suspend it. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So you can't stand for it, man.
Just like Corey was saying, it's like somebody just said, "I'm taking this away,"
yeah,
and that's it,
Yep.
with no standing.
yeah. I'm taking it away, and I'm not compensating you.
Yeah. Well, stay here to revivemotor.com to see how this all
Charlie
unfolds.
Justice rides again. Let's get this going.
So now we can transition over to some questions.
I'm all fired up now. I can't do questions. I think we should do a little hum for a little while, you know?
Just bring it on down. Let's see. Never finishing projects.
Never finishing projects.
We haven't had this in a while. What What music are the boys listening to these days?
Okay, hold on.
I haven't listened to anything in a while, actually, to be honest with you. I've just been kind of just straight podcasts.
I listened to a shit ton of. I listened to a ton of podcasts, but for whatever reason, the other day I wanted to listen to Transplants. I don't know if you listen to
Idea.
Transplants.
Diamonds and Guns, dude.
Yeah, that album in particular, I forgot what it's actually called. But I, said to play that on the old Spotify. That brought up some of that stuff, and then some of that other stuff in that genre. And I was like, all right, this is cool. I like this this playlist here.
I went Misfits today.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Chuck and I listened to Misfits on the way to the
Was
old,
that?
yeah.
That was the old Misfits thing?
The old Misfits.
The old Helena.
I've
The
been
old,
listening.
Danzig.
I've been listening to Jamiroquai's A Funk Odyssey, which is just like a fucking masterpiece. If anyone has that on vinyl and doesn't want it, I'll pay them good money for it.
Yeah.
It's impossible to fucking find. I've been listening to a lot of Cookin' Soul, which is like cool rap mixtapes. I like the production. And basically anything by The Alchemist. Like Freddie Gibbs Alfredo. That's kind of where I'm at. If you're looking for him, if you're wondering what kind of music is playing in the background when I walk into all these stores, it's either that Freddie Gibbs album or like some Action Bronson stuff. So that's where my head's been at.
When I die, bury me in a BMW.
I actually forgot. I did listen to one album just once because I was super curious. RZA versus Bobby Digital.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
I mean, it's RZA.
Yeah.
I mean, it demands an absolute legend. So
Yeah.
it's
New, Lo-
worth checking out.
New Logic's not great.
No.
The new Logic album is it?
It
Logic's pretty fucking tight.
He is tight, but it's like it almost felt like I don't know. You know how he's always gloating about how he's like a bajillion songs that are just not recorded.
Yeah.
I wish he chose like 13 different ones. Like it's good,
That's
but
how
it's
it'd
like I'm curious. There's got to be some other heat
Is
in
there
there.
more? Is
It
there
was just
something
kind of
else?
like
He's like
him.
the prince of the rap game.
It just wasn't Bobby Tarantino, you know.
Yeah, never is.
LJ Photography.
ELJ Photography.
Did you guys see the new rendition for the Integra RSX?
It looks hideous.
He just wrote, it's terrible in my opinion.
My group chat was talking about how it was going to be the Integra Cross, just like the Eclipse Cross. Shout out to all the UMass guys.
Integra Cross. Yeah.
They got a lot of things right, like the shape, but like the tail lights and the wing
Who
and
did
shit.
they actually do it?
No,
Or who
no,
did
it was just like I don't know who
It's
actually
gonna be the
drew
Kaiser.
it. Oh, wait, I
So just somebody making it.
I screenshot it and I sent it to someone, but it's not great. I'll pull that up for you.
All right, yeah. Let's see. 3-6 Mafia. As an adult, is it okay to put ketchup on your hot dogs?
3-6 Mafia.
My coworkers all say no. Yes, you can 100%
I
put ketchup
hate ketchup, and it's totally fine to put ketchup on your hot
100%.
dogs.
I love ketchup. Don't like hot dogs.
I'm a mustard guy, but
I-
I respect the ketchup.
If there was a choice and, it was only ketchup there, sure, I'd go ketchup first.
Nah, I'd go
But I
dry.
like ketchup, mustard. I wouldn't
I go in dry if it was only ketchup.
The only thing I don't like on my gag is
Relish?
relish.
Yeah, relish
Yeah,
is weird.
not a
I love
relish guy.
pickles,
Just
too.
pickles, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
weird, though.
Yeah, I like pickles, but not relish.
Relish.
like
I'd rather put a pickle in the
It's like
dog.
pre-chewed pickles.
Exactly.
Maybe
It's like
that's the
baby
problem.
bird and pickles
The
to your boy.
The consistency.
Sauerkraut on hot dogs.
Sauerkraut slaps.
In.
On kielbasa, though.
In.
Big slaps.
Let's see. Kevin401.
Kevin
Would you
401.
rather get 8 hours of sleep every night or have someone run all of your errands?
8 hours of sleep. I don't do shit for errands, so
Yeah,
8 hours
same.
of sleep.
8
Yeah.
hours of sleep. I don't
8
go to
hours of
stores.
sleep. I don't. Yeah. If I need to do stuff, I just do it. I'd rather get my sleep.
I live a pretty simple life. I
if I don't, I'm
need errands.
angry.
I need it. I was
It
sleep.
ain't
though,
much,
that's nice.
but it's
Yeah.
honest work.
Let's see. JoJo_Mark2.
Jojo Mark
Will the boys be present for Friday the 13th Lock City festivities?
Oh, it's Friday the 13th
Yes.
as well?
You
at
are
least half of
goddamn
us.
right.
See the
that ain't-
headlights and taillights?
Oh.
It's not wonderful.
Let me see it.
I like the rear. The front,
There's, like I said, the shape and some shit that they hit is good, but like
Sugar,
Yeah.
let me put eyes on that.
yeah. I don't hate it.
I don't hate it. That's fine. I'm in.
So yeah, some of the boys will
It
be
plus
at
it
the
won't
Lock
actually
City,
look like that.
the Lock City event this weekend. Kevin401 again. Corey, are you bummed that the Olympics are over? Favorite Olympic sport?
Favorite Olympic sport would probably be like swimming, just in general.
Speed walking.
Speed walking, yeah. No, swimming just in general
I've done a little
is
speed
it's
walk
pretty
in my day.
wild to see like all the different swimming and like how fast they go and like when they turn around underwater and shoot.
I always
You're really fucking frazzled up. I like that.
I'm fascinated with the
fucking-
breathing,
Yeah,
especially in like
it's a rhythm.
the triathlon.
Feel the rhythm, feel the ride?
I attempted to
Yeah, get on
cool
up,
running.
bobsled time.
That's my egg.
Cool running.
That's just my egg.
One of my favorite movies.
I watched some of the triathlon that was
Mm-hmm.
ruined by the boat, but the just that, like you said, that rhythm of getting your arms, legs, neck, and mouth in functional breathing to coordinate
Yeah,
at the
all
same
to
time.
work at the same time.
I'd be what's the word? Flabbergasted.
I would just be a flounder out there just
Yeah,
flapping
I'm
about.
flabbergasted just thinking about it.
Yeah. It's wild in the streets. Jake _MX5.
Jake M5.
You are building a sandwich. 1 meat, 1 cheese, 1 extra topping. What are you picking?
1 meat, 1 cheese, 1 extra topping.
Yeah.
That's easy.
Oh, that's super easy.
My meat's turkey.
Oh, Jesus, fucking simple.
I go turkey.
Mine's Genoa salami, not cooked salami. That shit's trash.
All right, you almost let me down.
Provolone,
Mhm.
spicy hot mustard. That is the best.
So wrong, but I respect what
That's
you
the
said.
best 1 meat, 1 cheese,
No, it's
1 condiment
it's
sandwich.
definitely not. It's definitely not. The best 1 meat, 1 cheese, 1 condiment is prosciutto di Parma, fresh mozzarella cheese, in fucking
Sweet.
balsamic vinegar. That's the
Oh.
best sandwich.
Oh yeah. Wait, he didn't say we could choose the bread though.
No bread.
I didn't choose the bread.
Yeah.
Whatever
just
bread you
the-
got, that's gonna be better. You put that in American bread.
Ciabatta for that one.
Ooh, ciabatta would be nice. Maybe even a baguette.
White bread on mine.
That's a slapping sandwich. I'm not
Thin-
gonna lie to you.
thinly
That's a good
sliced
sandwich.
roast
Great, great second.
Oh.
thinly sliced roast beef,
All right.
mozzarella.
Shredded. Shredded roast beef.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
paper
Paper thin.
thin.
Yeah.
You're right.
And then I'm trying to think. It's the sandwich that's that actually.
The horseradish or what?
Horseradish.
Horseradish
like that
mayonnaise.
I was trying to think of what it specifically is at the place in East Providence. The Brazzato.
Oh, the brazzato. Yeah, it's got like a fucking chipotle orangey shit on it.
Yeah, I don't really know what's in it.
It's a Brazzato
tasty
sandwich,
shit.
But it
Yeah.
brings it.
yeah,
That's a full blown. That's a full feature sandwich for 3 things.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think we all came up with great things besides Josh.
Well, I was just going to go turkey, mayo, and bacon.
Yeah, that's good. But
You know what?
One meat.
That's a simple sandwich, and I like bacon, bean, cheese.
Turkey
Yeah.
club.
Mine's simple. But horseradish, we all agree that horseradish belongs on roast
Everything?
beef every single
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
See, now pastrami. You can't go wrong with
Could you do a
pastrami
little
either.
Japanese fusion, which would be illegal in Rhode Island,
Wasabi.
with wasabi? and
Not
roast
allowed.
beef?
Can't do it.
Wasabi?
I would
Wasabi?
try it.
You maybe some wasabi paste.
Roast
for
beef
sure.
cheese,
Isn't
little
there-
wasabi paste.
I
That
thought
would
there was
slap.
something. I thought I seen a combination of wasabi and the beef.
I'm just waiting for 3-6 Matthew to make me some kimchi.
Oh, word.
And I don't want to disrespect like his culture, but
I would not
feel like
disrespect it.
kimchi on a hot dog or a kielbasa might slap.
I think that's disrespecting his culture.
It might
but
be,
I approve.
but it is.
I think
I'm
you
not
need-
disrespecting his culture. I approve of the idea.
It's
Yeah,
fermented
that
cabbage.
Right.
I think you need to
right.
stay in your own lane.
I don't know if
You
he'll-
think? Hey, maybe they have a sausage over there we don't know of.
Yeah, I mean, well,
Well,
if he
they
wants to
have
try it,
the-
I'll bring the kielbasa. You know
I forget what they're called.
Is there a Korean sausage?
There is, or style at least.
Let me hear about it.
The pink ones. They're like bright pink.
Excuse me.
I'm not even getting involved in this.
I'm deer in headlights on
I,
this one.
Yeah.
I don't know
I'm
if
sorry,
there's an
Matt.
actual.
Matt,
I'm sorry.
help. Matt, help.
I don't know if there's an actual name. I'm gonna look it up.
All right.
Just Google pink
So
sausage.
you
for
go.
me.
You
Nope,
Just
I'm not
Google
just-
pink
nope.
Korean sausage.
Yeah. Bring it up on the
Large-
big screen.
Yeah, just Google.
Bring it up on the big screen.
Google large pink sausage for me. Snake neck.
Snake neck. Big
Ti-
show. Colton.
Tire recommendations for the M3 for weekend family cruises and the occasional track day.
RE71R.
The RTK 15 pluses that I got. I like 'em.
8008
I like 'em a lot.
Rs.
8008.
Advan, baby.
Look over the fucking stacks over here.
They're not that bad.
All right, stacks.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
Richie Rich over
Oh,
here.
Yeah.
look at this
you
fucking
ain't eating
guy.
no fucking
Guy goes
prosciutto
away for
sandwich
3
with
weeks,
that.
comes back.
I like
Fucking Advan tires.
Federal RSRRs are pretty good.
There you
too.
go. There's a nice value
Yeah,
value
solid.
tire.
I don't think any of
Federale.
those are that great for like weekend family crew.
I mean, I have RE71Rs on all my cars that I wouldn't bring my family in.
yeah,
I get DWs for all those things.
that's mine.
but I think they're like I think they're called like pro contact sport. The thing is,
yeah, they're not DWs anymore. They're like
when you
said.
start doing track days, especially in that car, his E36 M3,
Yeah.
the DWs are going to fall short, and you're going to get wrecked by everybody with RE71Rs or a real sport compound tire on there.
However, if you mean
You can
track
just-
day, the streets.
If you're tracking the streets, right?
Yeah,
There's
with
not
the
a lot of people
family.
actually go track days.
Let me
Those
tell you a
Contis are
little
solid.
something about traction in the streets. If you get Blizzaks hot,
Oh yeah,
that is
fucking
those are
marshmallows.
good whole shot tires. You know what
Some
I'm talking
fucking
about.
marshmallows right there.
Let's see. Hey, it's Diogo.
Hey, it's Diogo.
He just says, you guys missed out on 24 hours of lemons at Thompson. Come
Oh,
hang out
shit.
with us next year.
Were you
That
driving?
Sounds pretty fun. I
Was
think he
you
was.
driving?
When
Yeah.
was this?
Pretty sure. I think it was just this past weekend.
I wasn't here. I was at a wedding,
Yeah.
but
I think we should
You are
drive.
up
for
I had a good
24 hours.
time.
Can you swap drivers for
Yeah.
24 hours?
Yeah,
yeah,
24
absolutely.
hours. Yeah.
Swap
It's
drivers
not
all the
one
time.
person unless you're that savage dude who somebody was telling us about
David
recently.
Cannon. Big
Yeah.
shout out to David Cannon.
Yeah.
Monster of a man.
Drove 24 hours straight.
What are the
24-hour
car
race by
specifications?
himself.
Pissed his own pants. What?
Pissed his pants.
What are the car
I'd hope so.
specifications?
He got disqualified because he
It's-
wasn't supposed to
it's
drive that
a
many.
lot. It's cage,
Co-driver
a
got
bunch of
sick.
safety stuff. Yeah, yeah. It's a build. Yeah, I believe to a certain
You
extent.
buy a shitty car, and you put a cage in it. That's what Lemons required.
You got to move a bunch of stuff. Yeah,
Potato?
Move?
no
Potato.
Can we do a 24-hour
What are we
Le Mans?
moving?
battery.
Where you moving
Relocate
it?
the battery.
To where?
I don't know. I think it's in the back. There's a whole
I
whole
think
lemons
just an
thing.
appropriate tie down.
Anyways, you could donate bucks for the boys,
There's
and
a
we will
whole-
participate in it.
Yeah, I mean, if you're interested in seeing us run for Le Mans,
If you got a car in Lemons, you want a bunch of hardly qualified drivers.
Yeah.
We're your guys.
Yeah.
drastically underqualified.
Wait, whoa, is it at Thompson?
If it's
It's
at
all
Thompson,
over
I'm
the
fucking
place.
taking it.
Okay. Well,
I'm leaving on shoulders if it's at Thompson.
no, they just
let's
redid the
see.
curb,
Just like-
so the tires would be all right.
Jesus.
Just like Laps for Jesus, where I can't leave on shoulders every time.
I promise there won't any curbs.
There's some bad curbs on the other side of that track.
Okay, yeah. Battery just securely mounted.
Yep.
Cooling system.
Factory battery.
Cooling system. No glycol or other additives in coolant.
Yeah, no one's gonna
working-
know. Put a little water in there.
Working catch tank, a firewall, absolutely no holes or gaps. General engine compartment, trunk sanitization, wiring hoses, etc. All secure. Yeah, this
So
fuel.
it's a
Oh,
stock
fuel
car.
tanker cell.
stock car with a cage.
exterior. Yeah, tires, DOT, sunroof, general bodywork, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, there's the whole.
We can do that to Potato, no problem. Shook, good call. Potato will be fine.
Roll cage, correct design, materials mounting.
Yeah, we'll have
welding
those guys
pads.
do it.
Oh, Fox
Seat
body
belts.
Mustang convertible.
All right, it's not that much, but yeah, there's a lot.
All we have to do is literally from what you just read to me,
A
take the
cage,
rear seats out and put a cage in the Potato.
basically.
And then you get to drive for 24 hours.
Probably a better seat as well.
It's last 24 hours.
I'll bring the pom poms.
Mm-hmm.
We'll find another potato.
I'll bring the monsters.
Let's
find
see.
another potato.
So yeah, we got a year, maybe. I lost my train of
Street night this
questions
Friday, New England
here.
Dragway.
KR Belch.
Thanks, Diesel Dave. Kara Belch.
You have to daily one car owned by someone from the network. What are you picking?
His Tacoma.
Yes, that'd probably be my first bet.
His
Yeah.
Tacoma's great.
Yeah, like the color too.
I'd also just daily my car.
Yeah, there you go.
Yours would be a close second. I might even pick that first.
Yeah.
I'd pick my own. I don't know.
What, the
Yeah, it
Civic
has-
with,
it has
with
to-
blown
well,
tires
I
or
mean,
the
In its current state?
once I
E36?
get 2 more tires.
Yeah.
I don't know if I.
Well,
had
maybe
to pick
John's
somebody.
20th. Daily drive that for sure.
That'd be a pretty good one.
Yeah, that'd be a good car. Oh yeah, 1.8. That's 1.8T, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
never to lose.
I'll do that.
Never
I think
lose.
I'd take Tom's BMW bike, the new one.
Or
I
his
would go with
van.
not mine.
If he ever got something in, I would take his thing that he hasn't.
No,
gotten
I
in
would
yet.
I'd take his
Is
BMW
it
bike,
here?
It's here.
Oh boy,
and I'd
has
probably
has the
crash
deal
it
been
day
done
one.
yet?
We'll talk after.
Okay.
Can't wait.
Okay. Let's see.
Do we have to go pick it up?
Shady deals.
Lane.jpg
Lane JPEG.
saw a first gen TT with Connecticut classic vehicle plates. Thoughts? We're getting old.
Tight.
Yeah. Getting
Yeah.
old. I mean,
Old
what,
as
I think
fuck.
first year and then was
Best
what?
way to run it. Stage 3+ baby.
2003, 2000.
First year? I don't think so. I think it was earlier than
Was
that.
it earlier than that? I know it was around the same time. It was obviously Mark IV stuff.
It's got to be 20 years, so it's got to be 2001.
Shakedown 1979.
Let's see.
99, 2000?
Is that a pumpkin
Where
squirrel?
am I at? This says 98 to present, but
That might have been not in the U.S.
yeah, yeah, that was definitely
I
not.
mean, I think Connecticut's... Shook, what's the classic car year for
20 years.
20? So it's got
Is
to be
it?
2001. at
Okay.
minimum. I mean,
Antique
yeah.
is 25.
Yeah, there's no way.
There's a classic.
When's the
plate.
first year was the...
You, sir, just saw a car with a plate that didn't belong on
Yeah,
it. is
that
what
car
you
was
saw.
stolen.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's literally how my K car's going to be
may
driving.
not be accurate.
We don't have that law that you could put any old plate on any old car if you're buying it.
Sounds like that gentleman wasn't listening.
Yeah, didn't pay attention to that one. Peanut
Peanut-
butter idiot
Yeah,
Oh, peanut
Beamer.
butter idiot.
just writes, "Are you guys bat winging it today? Every step today."
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Are you guys bat winging it with every step today, like I am?
Yeah.
CT5 Batwing. Best car ever built.
He should change his name to Peanut Butter Falcon.
Oh, good one.
Good movie.
I do lunges to get the old, undisheveled. If that's what you're talking
Let
about.
me
Lunges?
mansplain to
Oh,
you
to-
my
yeah,
man
yeah.
spread.
Quick lunge.
Yeah,
Oh,
Do
yeah?
one of these. Go for a walk. You know,
yeah.
hit it with a lunge.
Got to
Nice for a lunch.
Sometimes I carry a spatula.
You just got to go public pick. Just
Just
scream Batwing.
The Jackalope 89.
The
So
Jackalope
you guys-
89.
So you guys have the Sunday morning donut meet. How about a Friday night pizza party?
I would like to have a Friday night pizza party, and Josh meant to say that it's this weekend. Bye.
No, just kidding.
No.
No,
don't want
we
pizza.
could do something soon.
We've done night meets
stay-
before,
Yeah.
but night meets we're literally gonna have to announce like the day before, the day of. Because the problem with night meets, you remember we do donut meets because douchebags don't wake up early.
Right. Night meets, they're already up.
Night meets, they're just waking up.
And we're going to hopefully have some more news around all that stuff pretty soon as well. Last couple of questions here. TDs.
Titties.
Here's a perfect one to end. What's your oldest piece of clothing?
Oh my god, I got some fucking gems.
I have a CT Goes Hard shirt from high school.
CT goes hard.
Yep.
Wow.
Ain't wrong.
Oh. I don't know where it is, but I know I have it. I have a Biz Marquee shirt as well. It says nobody beats the Biz.
Then
Is
I'm
it
wrong.
old as in like the shirt is old, or is it old as you owned it?
I've had it since like the beginning of high school.
Ooh, that reminds me. Since high school, I've had a Little Devil brand Western button up.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have an Enjoy button up.
Yeah.
From high school.
Yeah.
That I still fit.
That's
in,
probably my
barely.
oldest piece of clothing. Oh,
Little
and there's
Devil
no
is a bike frame, right?
Little Devil was bike clothing company, and they made 2 ridiculously good BMX videos way back in the day.
I remember.
I get a special blend snowboard jacket
Mm-hmm.
from high school that my brother's constantly asking me where it is because it was his, but it's mine now. I'm not giving it back.
I have a ton of T-shirts from like freshman year of high school that definitely don't fit me, but I refuse to let go of them.
Oh yeah, this Little Devil shirt. No, I don't even think I can get my arms in it, but it's never
Don't
going
matter.
anywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Frame that
That's not
baby.
true. I have a Dare shirt from 8th grade that I still have, and that still fits me because when they gave it to me, it was like a
That
men's
XXL?
large.
Yeah. Yeah.
I still have it.
Why print it for kids?
It's got a hole like right underneath the nipple too, but I still wear it all the time.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Little nip peek.
Yeah.
Last question
Little
here
wardrobe
again
malfunction.
from TDs.
Titties.
This is very fitting to a topic we were talking about earlier. If you have to choose one fruit to shoot out of a potato gun, what would it be?
Grapefruit. It's a fucking cannonball.
I would choose
It's
those
literally God's
jank-ass
perfect
apples they
projectile.
give you in like school.
Yeah,
The ones that are like really terrible.
Tastes like
Yeah.
fucking cardboard.
yeah, I would shoot those.
I'm just gonna go with a pear because it's super hard.
I fucking love
Pears.
pears.
Pear.
Not a ripe pear.
I would
Bartlett?
go grapes. I'd fill it with grapes.
oh, just do
Buckshot.
scattershot.
That'd be a
Yeah.
disaster.
It would be disastrous.
You'd be
be
shooting
everywhere.
wine
What are
everywhere.
you
Yeah,
shooting at me? You don't want to know.
Unfinished wine.
You'd be better off if you don't.
Just
Yeah.
wine.
I'm shooting a mess at you. I think that's it, boys. I don't think I have anything else to say this
do it.
week.
Remember, hit your boy Charlie up, Chuck.Who at revivalmotoring.com if you have been affected by the fat cats at the Rhode Island DMV trying to steal your car.
Hit them up. Visit our website, revivalmotoring.com. We have new merch up there. The Drivers Club t-shirts are up there. Sizes are actually moving on those pretty quick. And the Church of Speed t-shirts are up there. I believe we're already sold out of 2X and pretty close to small on those as well. So we only have medium, large, XL in those for now. So
Pre-register for Staggered.
pre-register for Staggered. Enjoy Lock City this week. Hopefully everybody goes.
Bucks for
Going
the boys.
drifting.
Bucks for the boys.
Get caught
Revival.
up on our vlogs. Like, comment, subscribe.
Yes, do that.
Slam that fucking like button.
Mutilate that fucking subscribe.
As
Pulverize that like button.
always, thank you for listening. Don't forget you can visit our YouTube channel where you can like,
I
comment,
got one I wanted
subscribe,
to-
and pulverize that like button. Also, check out some of the other shows brought to you by Revival Motoring. Talking Motorcycles, new episode out there recently. Topics Under the Stairs, and the Circle Jerks podcast. And again, visit our website, revivalmotoring.com, for more information and advertising opportunities and all that good stuff. And like we said, just support the boys. B for B.
B for
Show
B,
us some
man.
love.
Your boys.
We'll see you next week.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to mutilate that like button.